Hello and welcome everybody to the CivFR Squadrons winning the qualifiers for the CWC Season 7, and it looks like we're gonna see tonight Ulysse going against Lesumer Rangers. Lesumer Rangers definitely won that first slot, the first points coming up in this tournament, and tonight we will need to see how they're gonna manage to get those. We do have Chuck joining them in this season, and as you can see we do have also Spriggante with Astikos and Phyrsos coming up tonight. Whoa. Wait a second. They didn't actually choose slots, and I got bamboozled over here. I'm pretty sure we do have Phyrsos coming up for somebody else tonight. Oh well, we gotta see when they swap slots exactly when and who's gonna be playing on what team over here. Is there a link to see tournament standings? Yes sir. Actually, if you use exclamation mark CivFR season 10, I believe you do have links to everything. Let me actually take a look. Yeah, there we go. We got all of the divisions. They are in the division 1, and we do need to see what's gonna happen here. Yeah, with much pleasure. Oh, so this is gonna be it. So Chuck, Spriggante, Astikos, and Phyrsos coming up tonight, and it looks like this is gonna be. This is Ulysse, right? This is Team Ulysse, and then on the other side we got Alexis, Krempp, Batoudoo, Sun-Tzu, and FloppyFlong coming up tonight with Lesumer Rangers. I do want to say hello to everybody. By the way, Pizza Lord, good evening, sir, and welcome. Takeshi Lev, hello there, sir, and welcome. We got Rafifi in the house. Bonsoir, monsieur, et bienvenue. Salty Capybara, good evening, ma'am. Guten Abend. We got CC Pyro in the house. Hello, sir, welcome. Special guest tomorrow. Still not gonna say it. You're not gonna get it out of me. You'll see. We got also Momiko in the house. Bonjour. We got Plasma 009. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Kalispera, Nick T, good evening, and welcome. Welcome to the stream. We got also All Triangle, good evening, sir, and welcome. Cleozine, hello there, and welcome back, sir. I do very much appreciate it. You picked up that first promotion. Let's go. And I do have to mention, Nick D did right first in the channel over here. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Good afternoon, Cheesy the Badass. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Psycho Mike betting it will be the 7 C's. He nailed it. Psycho Mike over here did know the map. Oh, good evening, sir, and welcome. Sprig finishes his yogurt and we're ready. Wait, oh, I see. Yes, that's what they're telling over here in the chat. Chuck said that. Yeah, it is what it is. Let me actually be a bit faster on this. Let me put the map here. 7 C's. So we get to know what this is. Oh my god, my t-shirt actually has a lot of lines. Look at that. It looks like one of those whatever. I forgot how it's called even in Romanian, so I don't know what to say. That there were like special kinds of materials that you turn them, and according to the view angle you saw different things. You know, that's how this looks like. Anyway, it's fine. Let's take a look at what's going on here. In the ban phase, we do have, by the looks of it, Victoria and Mali taken out. Since this is going to be the 7 Seas, we are probably going to see some naval action. We might see some naval action. There is a strong possibility in the seas will be connected, or at least will have the possibility to be connected. We do also need to see if the players will go for some Tundra shenanigans, if we're going to see some kind of obvious go-to strategy from the beginning. I don't know, maybe some Sweden for the Diplo, maybe some Canada gameplays. There are quite a few options available on the table. Of course, culture would be one of them. On the other side, we've seen multiple times the players still do prefer to go for much more flexibility. They do realize they need a lot of stats, including the gold, including the culture, the science, everything should be on their side. And most of the time you do see the games on the 7 Seas go to a longer stretch. Maybe we're going to see turn 80, 120, between turn 80 and 120. Well, we might see an amazing game tonight. We might see something that will go to space. We never know when we get into the game. Optical illusion. Yeah, it might be an optical illusion. Yeah, again, confused Budapest, Hungary with Bucharest, Romania. No problem, sir. No problem. Where did you confuse, by the way, Bucharest, Romania? Hey, it's fine. A lot of people do that. I don't know why. A lot of people do that. We do have Rome coming up third. It looks like also Coupe is going to come up fourth. Two more civs to go, and Chuck is gonna be on the buttons over there deciding if he wants to ban something important. Well, they still have Eleanor England, and I think Eleanor England should pick up a ban here. I do also believe we've seen multiple times how Cree can be amazing if it does get its opening, and if you do manage to get those bashers and you work it properly, you do get an insane amount of stats over there really quickly. You've seen yesterday how much it mattered against the goals. Whoa, almost triple the production at the end of the game compared to the goals. We do have Norway taking a ban here in the fifth choice, and it looks like, yeah, there we go. Eleanor did show up in the ban phase. We now have quite a few civilizations that can be picked. Have you guys noticed Portugal just, flew off the map? Nobody wants to play Portugal anymore. It's not banned, it's not picked, it's not, like they just ignore it completely. And then where is Spain? Where is Spain, bro? Are they gonna pick Spain? Like Spain was a must-have on the 7 Seas. It's just out there, and I would really wish for somebody to actually pick it so we can see it with the new mode, with 501 it is, or 501, so we can actually see the performance of Spain relative to other civilizations. Well, it seems like Chuck did go for Peter. And of course, we do know that Peter can go for the culture, can go for the production, even can go to space if he wants to. We've seen it in previous games that the players... Oh, there we go. We got Spain, bro. We got Philip II, the big guns coming out with the fleets, with the early armadas. Definitely want to see it. Oh, this is going to be awesome. We need to see how Spain can do in 501. It did get quite a bit of a change up over here. Not sure if the text got changed by the looks of it. Oh, it did. Cities at least 8 tiles away from the capital do receive the plus 25% production towards districts, and I believe it's the same about the trade routes? Or no, the trade routes didn't get that nerf. Okay, the trade routes didn't get that nerf. Okay. The mod is called Better Balance Game, but now I see BBG. Eleanor is even more broken than in vanilla, at least in single player. Yeah. I don't understand why Eleanor bonus isn't divided by 2. You mean instead of 2 per great work, you should get 1? Yeah, that would be quite nice. Also, Nick D was saying, my most favorite part of this game is the pick and ban phases and the teams they choose. Oh, nice. Yeah, it is awesome to see how their minds are working towards a goal. They're trying to get the synergy going between multiple civilizations, and according to the player preferences, they're trying to pick something they will enjoy playing. Yeah, you've seen yesterday players saying that they just, even if they know they will win 100%, they just don't want to pick that a certain civilization because that's just too easy. They want to change it up a little bit. They feel the need of a change up. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not that good. We do have Maya picking up the third picked up as the third choice. We do have Japan also as the fourth, and I'm actually curious what's gonna end up over here in the ban phase, because Catherine de Medici looks like it's getting banned quite a few more times. A bit surprising. I was expecting the Khans over here, or Kublai Khan, China, for example, to pick up a ban, but it is what it is. We do have Zulu, as Chad mentioned earlier, and I do believe we still need to wait for the players to choose something. Poland is gonna be the choice. Wow, okay. No Canada. They're not taking down Canada. Canada is still going to be available for the picking. We do have Lotaro. I missed that the Lotaro was available actually in the CivFR Squadrons. I'm so used to the CPL Premier League rules that I totally forgot that Lotaro is available. We do have also, it looks like Teddy Roosevelt coming up as the 10th choice. Of course, we have quite a few strong civilizations still available, like Cree, like Gorgo, like how to say, Kublai Khan China, Genghis Khan, and so on. Congo, yeah, still available. Wilhelmina is still available too. I mean, I want to say it. Yes, it's still available, and but I think the only one with the heart to go for Wilhelmina in this lobby is Liege, and tonight Liege is actually an observer. He's gonna cast. Potato on the 7 seeds is not the best. Wait, what? Who potato? What? Who potato? Sun-Tzu is gonna go for Dairo. And then Astikos is gonna need to pick up something. They did took out Rome away from him, and you see, he's gonna have to pick something else. I would love to see something like Arabia. Arabia is a well-known civilization that can go for monasticism, and of course we've seen it multiple times. The problem is the gold. They do have Japan and Peter in the team, so I don't think the gold is gonna be that high. Astikos here will need to pick something to have his own economy. I don't think Arabia is a good choice in this scenario. Yeah, the Netherlands, because sometimes you don't have so many rivers. Oh, you're talking. So wait a second. You're calling Wilhelmina potato? Okay, interesting. Egypt or Cree? They picked up Cree. Yeah, we still have Persia as a choice for internals, and of course we've seen it yesterday how Cree can do amazingly well if you do manage to get everything going properly. No Portugal. They're totally forgetting about Portugal, or they're totally ignoring the fact that Portugal was available, or I think it's available. As far as I know, it didn't get banned. Maybe I'm mistaken. I didn't see any rule update, but let me actually quickly double check through the channels. Maybe it's something that I missed. No. Portugal, P. No, actually, not that many people wanted Portugal. They wanted to take out Spain. They wanted to take out Lotaro, and and that's about it. But I think the vote was too close to call, so they didn't actually go through with the autobans. Don't you dare disrespect Wilhelmina. No. Yeah. Well, Phyrsos is going to go for Montezuma. Would have loved to see some Nubian gameplays coming out from Astikos, though. Would have loved that. Yeah, indeed. No more povertage for Rafifi. Take away the povertage. Yeah. Rafifi, I don't know what you're going to do, man. No more povertage for you. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is bad, bro. This is bad. Will we get the Great Khan? I would love to see the Great Khan appear over here. Maybe some Genghis gameplays. Oh, it is gonna be Qin-Shi Huang actually chosen. Interesting. We're gonna see China at its finest, the original China. Qin-Shi does have that ability to spend the builder charges to complete wonders, and we're going to need to see what he's going to want to get from the beginning. Most of the time he goes for that Stonehenge and gets a religion with it. Of course, we've seen it that it's not always that it actually gets the good numbers that he needs to play. Not only that, but he doesn't always get stone, which is always a problem. Will China have stone? That is a big one. Also, good evening, Anchichimi. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Maybe a prediction over here. But I need to finish the first one with the remaps. I guess I would have loved to have a smaller, like the ability to get more predictions at the same time. Okay, so we have Chuck going for Peter. Looks like Alexis Krempp is gonna be the one going for Qin-Shi Huang. Batoudoo with Dido. Astikos is gonna go Pound Maker. FloppyFlong G is gonna be on Philip II. Dark Vador is gonna be on Japan. We do have Phyrsos on Montezuma, and Lady Six Guy is gonna be with on Sun-Tzu. Okay, interesting, interesting. This China, yeah, this China will be quite an interesting China. I'm very curious because we've seen it actually quite a few times that China did manage to get culture victory, but it's been such a long time since we've actually seen that. I'm not so certain of it. Most of the time, the players do prefer the bonuses that Kublai gets over Qin-Shi, so we'll see. Anyway, loading into the first map here, we do need to see how many turns, how many remaps we will have. Turn 8, we're gonna have pause. We're gonna see the players if they want to spend the remap token or not. Each team will have a remap token to use, and of course we'll see. We'll see. Give me a second, I do want to click on something here. There we go. Oh no. So young. Oh, Japan with a +6 campus, interesting. Between 3 volcanoes. Not the best location that you can get there. But anyway, it is what it is. Mountain Heaven, yeah, all desert though. I'm pretty sure Japan over here is actually going to be happy with his pawn. He has quite a bit of coast to go for. Not a lot of tiles to work in the capital though. That's quite a bummer. He's gonna have to put his second city a little further away. But anyway, he's gonna have quite a few hills to work. Horses. I do see iron in the southeast. Okay, not bad. A bit of land to the east. And then we're gonna have Maya. Maya's gonna be his opponent. I do notice that Japan will have a very good defensive land against Maya, even though honestly at the beginning Maya will just want to be defensive anyway. It looks like Maya is also gonna have olives, citrus and cocoa on the same continent. That's gonna be quite an advantage for him, getting a +4 observatory right in the capital over there with those bananas. He's also gonna have multiple +4s on the other side. Ikil as a wonder. This is actually a very strong spawn coming up for Maya. We've seen yesterday that you can low roll with Maya quite hard, and if you don't get anything for those observatories, it's quite a problem. It's quite a problem. Let's see what's happening in the south. No issues. East side with Batoudoo, Phoenicia. It's gonna be the ally of Maya. They're gonna get to trade with each other. Might even trade coastally. I think. Wait, we got city 2, 4, 6. No, we need to relobby. Astikos might not be available to rejoin. Sometimes this bug happens. We don't know why, but it is what it is. Maya has fresh water from wonders? No, it's just that wonder in particular. I think it gives you fresh water, if I'm not mistaken. E-kill. Maya just doesn't get the fresh water from the rivers, if I'm not mistaken. Japan stole Inca land. Indeed. Oh, that would have been an awesome Inca land, actually. A bit sad that it would have been coast, but still would have done quite nicely. Let me get back in the lobby. There we go. No fresh water at all. Ooh, that's bad. That is bad. Thank you, Salty. Been a while since I've read the text for Maya. So whatever you do, you need an aqueduct. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh, that's a lot of production. But the good thing on my does get the extra housing coming up from the farms. That's gonna be a good one. He's getting extra adjacency towards his observatories anyway. Oh yeah, it does says the receivability Maya. It's cities do not receive additional housing from being adjacent to freshwater or coast. Okay, cities gain a +1 amenity for each luxury resource adjacent to the city center, and farms grant +1 housing, +1 production if adjacent to an observatory, and +1 gold. Wow, okay. Such a long time to connect to players here. Give me a second. I didn't actually see who the host is, but I'll find out. He got in. Let's check for the 0 MS. Just gonna quickly rejoin. I think it's still advantageous to settle on Riverstone, especially since Maya tends to build a few more farms. The watermill is really valuable. Yeah, the watermill right now was they actually changed that with the extra production. It's amazing. Maya, one of the civilizations where you might need granaries. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's amazing with the extra production. It's that was a good one. Actually, a lot of the things are amazing with the extra production. It's just, you know, makes you go through the game much faster and get to everything you want much faster. One of the reasons actually a better balanced game became a thing, because at the beginning of Civilization, well, we had quite a few issues with the spawns. There was such a difference between the quality of the spawns sometimes that you couldn't come back. Like the game was decided turn 1 instead of being decided by the player's choices. In his first upright steps, you have come far. Granary yields +20 production when? Oh yeah. Oh, you didn't get it? I was joking about... Oh, thank you. I am... yes. I am indeed amazing. With some extra production, it would be amazing. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Also, Video Monster, good evening, sir. Good evening and welcome. Okay, I hope we don't have any... Oh, we do. Astikos again? What? Second time in a row, bro? How is this possible? At least we get to see the map a little more, right? Yeah, I misread it. I'm sorry. I think Astikos here really needs to check every driver update. You know, GPU drivers, Windows updates, and so on and so forth. Everything needs to be on point. Okay, let's see Spain. Spain, continent split Spain, FloppyFlong G coming up with a harbor. He could go all freshwater, get a +5 harbor, easy peasy on the east side. Does have quite a bit of land to settle to the north, where he is gonna end up very close to Russia though, which will be amazing for Spain. Spain with a +5 against the civilization. And civilizations with a religion, I'm pretty sure Russia over there will get a religion. It's alright, you do good work. And thank you, sir. Thank you. Trying. Oh man, I gotta say, it takes me multiple times when I actually start streaming. It takes me quite a bit of time, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, sometimes even more, like 40 minutes or an hour, to control my breathing. And because of that, it makes me, I don't know how to say it. It forces me to yawn. I think that's the correct word. Forces me to yawn. It's so weird. My brain forces me to yawn. No, I remain without air. You know, I speak too many words and air comes out, but nothing comes in. And it takes me a little while until I get the balance between speaking how many words and inhaling new air. And my brain at some point is like, no, you gotta breathe now, and it forces me to yawn, and I'm like, no, don't yawn now, don't do it. It's like a big struggle over there. We think there's issues with spectators this patch, lots of dissings and crashes? No. I haven't seen issues with actually the spectator. I've seen issues with the players needing to update their mods properly. Takes a while. You really need to do the extra effort and how to say yeah, dude, I work with oxygen, breath, and me. No, I am controlling you. Yes. Yeah, very good, very good. I think that's a problem. Yes, that's where the problem lies. Just needs to look at the files. It might be he didn't update properly to the new mod and not subscribe to the last one. Like I said, sometimes the mods just stay there. Or the longer version load up instead of most recent. Yeah. Oh, we throw another dime.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water.
Chuck over there is gonna have a very hard time with Floppy, and I'm pretty sure if he actually sees him, Spain, very close to him, he might actually want to remap. An extra +5, a free +5 to your opponent is not something you wanna handle. Oh, surprise, surprise! Look at that. He fixed the files and now it works. Dum da da da. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, fireworks, fireworks. Where are the fireworks? I need one of those ding, 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 ding effects over here. Yeah. Oh well, wait, I was talking about Spain over here, having Russia to the north, and of course I do want to check out Russia's spawn. Well, he does have horses. I see quite a few deer tiles, one deer tile, one ivory tile, two ivory tiles, very nice. Also to the south, ooh, this is actually a very strong continent for Goddess of the Hunt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible camps to improve. I do see a decent amount of tundra going to the east and to the west, with the possibility to keep Spain occupied in the south here and on the Volga River. Although honestly, I still believe they will probably want to remap this just for the proximity between Czech and Spain. They are basically the two civilizations that will go religion. And I'm pretty sure they want to keep Spain as far away from a religious civilization as possible. To the south, we do have also Alexis Krempp. That's going to be an ally of Philip II. He's going to go for his copper tile by the looks of it. And he does have... okay, and he's settled to the west. Don Jean said, "Ooh, Ulysse." Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got it going. We got it going. Okay, so Alexis Krempp with his 2-1-2 base. Let's look like his. Oh my God, he doesn't have stone. Oh, he does. Never mind. He does have stone. He's gonna need, unfortunately, he's gonna need to get that Stonehenge on marsh tile. So he is gonna require. How to say, to see the water, to see irrigation. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about the message and I whatever. We do have to the northeast also Aztec coming up with Tenochtitlan, getting a scout coming up in 3, and of course he is on the coast. He's gonna have a possibility to go for another continent, North America. Not that many amenities on this particular sea. He's gonna get the cocoa and he's gonna get the truffles if he settles there. Might actually take over Geneva and get the whales. That actually might be a good thing for him. Oh, wait, never mind. He does have whales in the capital anyway, so doesn't need that. 1, 2, 3, 4 amenities coming up over here in 5 amenities, so possible +5 for his side. He will have a strong attack going against Qin-Shi China to the southwest, and I do see Cree is on his east side. They will get to trade coastally from the beginning of the game. This might actually be a reason to stick with this map, even if Czech will have a hard time on this map with Spain. Having how to say, coastal trade routes between 3 of them might be an incentive to keep them. Not so sure. Well, actually they can put the pressure on Spain with Aztec as well. He's relatively close to the Spanish capital, and he can go with boats, with the +5 boats against Spain quite easily. Not gonna get the religion to mirror that effect. That's Cree. Yeah, that is Cree. Do want to see on Astikos what kind of bonuses he's gonna have. I see 1, 2, 3. Okay, a 3 bonus. Okay, not perfect, but definitely can work. Does he have oh my God, second city. Oh my God, look at that. He settles second city over here, and he's gonna have a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6. 6 pastures coming up over here with the extra food and extra gold. That will be quite something. Of course, in the capital he does have the deer tile. The 2-3 worked. He's settled on a 2-2, getting himself some extra production. I do see him getting the old cheetahs. in 3 turns, and I do see him having more cities over here to the northwest and to the northeast. Not bad as land goes, but we're gonna need to see how he's gonna make the most out of it. Of course, big brain Astikos over here, brain Astikos, is gonna need to make the most out of this land. I gotta say, compared to yesterday's land, he didn't. We don't see that much actual tiles to work. He's gonna be on the coast. Half of this land is actually water. Not a lot of resources that he can go for. I don't know. Maybe we're gonna have a surprise Auckland showing up. No, we don't have a surprise Auckland. We don't have a surprise Namadol to give them bonuses. Oh well. I do believe it might actually come to the information they benefit from, and really curious where Floppy is gonna go. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, 80% sure he's gonna go north. There we go, he's gonna go there, and he's gonna have a chance to meet the Russian warrior before the remap. Aren't they very packed? Yeah, they are quite packed. Rambling Man, good evening, sir, and welcome. We needs a great Zimbabwe up there next to that cattle tile. A second city maybe at Temenanki, but Pantheon is also very good. Yeah, Pantheon might be interesting. Second city, if you're talking about this one to the southwest, yeah, Temenanki might work there. I don't think Lady of the Reeds and Marshes would be a good choice though for Cree, and I don't see a good fertility rights choice here. Yeah, I guess he does have that rice tile to the northwest with the extra food. It's gonna be a 5-food tile, and then he's gonna get 3-2 maize to work. Still, I wouldn't prefer it over everything else. Oh well. On China, we do see he has Mount Everest to the south. The land kind of forces him to go east, west, and north. We do have him with around 6 cities to settle over here. Not amazing ones. He's gonna also need to plug that choke towards Aztec, and he does have a possibility to settle on the coast to trade coastally with Floppy. Both teams will have that option. With on the other side, on Phoenicia, though, on the west side, it looks like he is gonna need to wait for Maya. I think I did get interrupted here trying to see how many tiles Maya needs to get on the coast. I think he's 1 tile off. As far as I know, Maya only gets the bonus 6 tiles away. And it's 6 tiles away, and then it gets a penalty. This one is 7 tiles, which is gonna be an issue. He can't actually settle coastal to trade with Phoenicia, so they're gonna need to wait, or either wait or make a sacrifice or one of the cities. We do have Russia with a builder coming up with the 2-3 deer tiles. He's gonna go to improve his ivory tiles. Of course, would be nice to get horses as well. Since he does have animal husbandry, we'll probably get that also. Top 50 Russia. Lol, kick. So yeah, there we go. We're turn 8. We do have Floppy finding out where Russia is. We don't have Aztec actually managing to find anything to the west side. Looks like they're gonna try to bully Zanzibar into submission over here. Phyrsos is gonna declare war on that city-state, gonna take down one of the builders, and he's gonna need to wait for the warrior of Astikos. He can put the city 6 tiles away and put a port secretary. Yeah, he can. That is a possibility indeed. A bit out of the way though. Not a lot. I mean, usually I don't prefer that. That's why I'm not counting it as a possibility. But indeed it is. I gotta say, indeed it is. Yes. Can we see the Phoenician who found who? Yeah. So Maya barely found anything to the north. We do have only Spain actually meeting Russia, and of course on the opposing side we got basically the same thing. Japan didn't get that far with his scouts, didn't manage to meet Maya, and he did find out about his host to the northwest. They're gonna need to make a decision, probably because of Spain and Russia. This is gonna be the deciding factor. And no, we got, so I was thinking about it. You see, I was thinking about this, like they might actually just choose it because Aztec has that easy peasy +5, and he's quite close to Cree. They're gonna get strong economy in the mid part of the game, while Astikos over here is gonna get a relatively good series. Now I'm actually surprised he didn't go and settle the south, but I'm pretty sure he wants to see what's going on the west side. He's getting his scouts over there. One of them got flooded, unfortunately, damaged by a flood, I mean. That's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. So, okay, no remaps coming up tonight. Let's see, manage prediction. Let's go for the no remaps. Then let's put up the manage prediction, start who will win. And we do have Ulysse on one side, Les Humains Rangers on the other. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. So they leave Russia with Spain near, and second continent and my cost teams. Yeah, well, they don't know about the continent split of Spain, and Spain did get nerfed quite a bit. To actually get the extra production towards districts, it needs to settle a city 9 tiles away from his capital. And yes, he still gets the extra production, not extra production, the double yields, I believe, in the, or at least that's what the text says. Maybe we do have it different. Trade routes receive +3 gold, +2 faith, +1 production. Trade routes between multiple continents receive double these numbers, and then only the cities at least 8 tiles away will get the 25. So it wasn't that bad of a nerf on Spain, at least from what the text got updated. Okay, let's take it one civilization at a time and see what's going on. I do believe we're also going to see Zanzibar just taken down in a few turns here, if not this turn. Kyoto did settle off fresh. Wait, what? Off fresh, off the coast. Okay. Well, Spriggante has something in his mind. Okay, interesting. This is gonna be interesting. We got a holy site being put down, a +3 coming up on the east side. He does have that settler going to the south. I was thinking he's probably gonna go northwest for the extra production, and of course the stones that he's gonna get over there with the mountains, but it looks like he's gonna want to get more tiles over here with the fresh water. A bit awkward about all of the positioning, but he is going to settle right in the face of Maya. We do have him coming up with a scout to escort his settler, and we do need to see later on in the game what he's going to choose to go for. We do have an iron tile to the south of Kyoto, 3 tiles away. His settler is going to settle a little closer to it, and in the capital he does have a horse tile. That's a second ring. That's not expensive. We do have a webcam now coming up with 6 turns for a settler. He already put one down, and as you can see, he's probably gonna go. Actually, I gotta say, he's probably gonna wanna stay away from settling the plantations. He wants to get them improved most of the time. So I would believe over here we're probably gonna see a city. Yeah, there we go. Actually, here. Oh, no, bro. Why would you do that to yourself, bro? Sun-Tzu, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. That's a +6 observatory between the olive, the cocoa, and the citrus. You might as well just settle anywhere else other than there. Like, please settle anywhere else other than there. Anyway, we'll see. I'm certain that Sun-Tzu is Maya main, so he knows what he's doing. We're probably going to be in the wrong with this one. We need to see how he's going to maximize the outputs of his empire here. Now, we do have a builder going to improve the bananas to the south. He might actually go and get bronze working in the meantime, so he can actually put that observatory on the rainforest. Webcam now does benefit from horses on the west, does have an iron tile in the second ring, and those are both going to be quite cheap resources to expand in, and of course get them improved. On his east side, he does have Phoenicia, his ally. Phoenicia did go for off the coast, settled to the north. What is happening here, man? We got so many coastal civilizations going off the coast. And then we got civilizations that shouldn't be on the coast, like Japan and Cree. Aztec and Cree on the coast. Like, whoa. You know, like, what is this? Anyway, we got the city of Tyre coming up with another settler in E4. He is probably going to go to the east side over there and get another city. I'm actually curious how is he going to place those cities. to benefit from the freshwater, or maybe try to get multiple cities. It's either or. You can get 2 cities over there. You can get one off freshwater and then one on freshwater, but you can't get them both with freshwater. That's what I meant. In Biruta, he does have a horse tile to improve. I do see he has another tile, but it's 3 tiles away on the east side of the city of Tyre, and he only has a 2-1 base. Not really amazing. He's also gonna benefit from some extra food from the fish. I'm quite surprised we don't see him going for builder first. Usually players with reef fish do want to get them improved as soon as possible to benefit from that extra food and the production coming out from that tile. Hello. Japan is very protected. Yeah, countering Godzilla. You think Sun-Tzu here is Godzilla? Okay, interesting. Well, I'm really curious where Sun-Tzu is gonna settle. Like, is he actually gonna settle that tile, or is he gonna go somewhere else? Oh, okay. He's settling the 2-2. Danger past, boys, danger past. So now he's gonna actually get to settle 2 cities over here to the north. If he would have settled that one, he would have been blocked to settle the coal tile. Not really ideal placement. And of course you do see the city on the west of Ikil could be a choice, a 2-2 base with multiple bananas to work. That's not bad with a +6 or observatory as well. This is gonna be a massive land for Maya. Let's take a look at Spain coming up next with a settler. He did settle his second city on Zaragoza to the south. I do see him producing monuments from there. And okay, I'm thinking to myself, this might hurt him. If he doesn't have cities on the coast, this actually might hurt him. They did not find about Aztec yet, but they will find out soon. And this is going to be quite a surprise when he's going to get this information. He might actually need to pump out a fleet to defend himself against +5 Aztec. And of course I do see Phyrsos has the same problem though. He's putting out boats, but he didn't go all in to the coast. He settled his second city, Tlacopan, to the south. Anyway, we're gonna need to keep on watching how they expand their empires. The fact is Zaragoza actually blocked off a settle on the coast. Oh no, come back. Come back, Sun-Tzu, come back. Naked settler? Where? Oh, this one? This one from Aztec? Yeah, but you see how beautiful he actually keeps his vision? Reload your games when you crash all of the time. Okay. I do want to wait a little bit. Anyway, I guess let's keep on talking about this. Sun-Tzu is connecting, so it should be fine. We do have Madrid with an Arental to the north. In the second ring, his horses are gonna be third ring to the northeast. He's probably gonna settle next over there, a little bit closer to Russia. I don't actually think he's gonna go quite early for a religion, even though he's gonna get that +5 against Russia quite quickly. It does look like at the moment Russia didn't put his Lavras on the field either, so we might see a different game coming up from Russia, especially since he did go for Goddess of the Hunt here. He's gonna have quite a bit of production, very good tiles to use in the capital. Yeah, we do need. I'm actually quite curious when this is gonna pump out of his cities. The settler, where is it? Where is it gonna go? I'm just gonna keep the screen over here for a few more seconds to see that. Let's see, monument coming up in the production queues of Madrid, and Floppy is gonna need to move to the north. Oh, this is the second relic of the game, but Floppy got it this time. Floppy on Spain got a relic, +8. We do have Alexis with a +5, Darth Vader with a +5, but he has holy sites. That's why he's getting the +5s. Yeah, there we go. Did he go river? Yeah, he went river goddess. Okay, that's why. Really curious. So this is quite important. Where will Floppy dedicate his next city? Is it gonna be north? That's gonna be a statement going against Russia. He's gonna want to go against Russia much earlier. If he goes to the west side, he's gonna be a bit more passive throughout the game, and we're gonna see him try to sim before he's gonna do any kind of attack maneuver. If he doesn't go to the northeast side, he might actually lose the coast against Aztec, and of course we do need to see what Aztec is gonna do. Where is, yeah, there we go, second city, coastal. This is him slowly finding out where his opponent is. The fact that he has the scouts here will allow him to get the vision on the I would say on the minus loyalty. If you put this screen on, you can start seeing the -20s over here. This is where I would say this is where Floppy should be seen. I think over here somewhere you should start seeing it. Yeah, over here somewhere. Anyway, so this is the statement. We got him going for the north there. He's probably gonna need to go coastal. We will need to see him probably on that either the 1-2 tile that I'm pointing at right now, or on the 1-3. Ideally, you don't want to give your opponent the three tiles of attack into your city center. You want to put it a little bit different. Well, we do have boats coming up from Tenochtitlan. He might bump against the cities of Spain quite early, and it's gonna be hard for Floppy to defend against the coast and the seas at the same time, against the land and the seas against the same time. We do have Russia in the north with Chuck needing getting his third settler out. I see he has an option to go to the southeast. I'm actually curious, why is he not going here? He is choosing to go to the west side, putting another city right after Astrakhan. This is one of the longest way to settle your cities. Of course, if you settle both cities in the same direction. I do see him improving multiple camps, and he's getting awesome production coming up from those ivory tiles in the capital. Already has his horses worked. That means he's acquiring strategic resources every turn. He's actually the only player in the game that improved his horses, and now it's acquiring those resources. We do have an archer coming up next turn from the city center of Russia. I think Moscow here will probably take down that scout next turn if the scout doesn't move away. Oh, he did. Okay, there we go. Goddess of the Hunt as a Pantheon, getting more tiles in the west. I see more archers coming up from his side. In the tech side, we got the Chuck 7 turns from horseback riding. And oh no, Philip II is going Celestial Navigation. He's going to be 10 turns for Celestial Navigation, putting a city right in the face of his opponent. And at the same time, not going for the correct defensive strategy over here. Oh, that's gonna be an issue. That's gonna be an issue. We're gonna need to come back in like 7 turns to see what Russia's gonna put up over there. That's gonna be concerning. I do want to see his strategics though. I don't need a second ring, and of course already he's working that horse tile. In the south, we do have China with 6 tiles already burned to a crisp. It looks like we do have... Oh, Sun-Tzu is sinking. He is gonna get the Stonehenge coming up in 4 turns from the city of Xi'an, while Chengdu is gonna get a holy site in the meantime. He's gonna get to spread that religion when it activates in both cities, and it looks like he's gonna have extra yields coming up from all of this burnt to a crisp land. I think this was forest, if I'm not... Yeah, burnt woods. So I'm actually curious Oh, I see. It burned to the south, not the north. Okay, so that means these tiles are not gonna start burning anytime soon. It's still a lot of tiles with the extra production, extra fertility, extra food. Quite a few of them did already get the extra food on them. The 3 food is gonna be amazing. We do have Earth Goddess picked up as a pantheon for Xian. I'm sure he's gonna get a decent amount of faith from it, and with a relic, he's also gonna have quite an advantage here. We do have him. Okay, East Coast. Phyrsos is trying to figure out if anything is coastal. It's not. He's actually, we're gonna probably try. He's gonna need to get that galley back. He did manage to get the turtles improved in that land, so he's gonna have a +6. Wow. Is he actually gonna have? Are we gonna see Phyrsos here with a +6 against? Against Spain? Oh my god, that's gonna happen, right? He's 1, 2. He got the irrigation, so he's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, +6 amenities coming up on his boats. That's gonna be so strong, especially if we're gonna see Russian horses come up from the north. That is gonna be so strong. The question is, it is going to be coastal or not. You're talking about Spain? Yeah, I think, yeah, it's coastal. He's actually going for the 1-3. That city is dead. That city over there, it's dead. I call it from now. It's no way it's going to survive against 3 boats from Aztec. Maybe 1 city. You know, you get a horse in, it's very tough, you get walls, it's, you know, the boats of Aztec will still get pounded, and they're going to get a lot of damage on return. It might happen, you know. Yes, Mad Bits. Yes, with those whales. Also, Cryblood, good evening, sir. Can I not can Dido C join? It can, but it's gonna be a bit tough. Like, it can get a canal over here. It can settle the 1-1 and the canal this style, the march style. So it can ideally go for, but it's quite a logistical endeavor, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be something long term. Such a good idea to put a city with 3 coastal tiles. Yeah. That's 3 boats that can attack at the same time. Of course, at the moment, the units of Aztec don't actually have the +6, they only have a +3, but these builders keep on improving his amenities. He still needs to get the whales, for example, still needs to get the incense. Oh, he got the incense. Wait, that's a +5 then. He doesn't get the diamonds. He didn't get the diamonds, that's the +6. So it's, one second. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the diamonds over here and 6 with the turtles, but he needs the diamonds, and that's gonna be expensive. They're talking about the relobby next turn, at the beginning of the turn. Okay, on Aztec we do have horses coming up from Tenochtitlan. Looks like he's not gonna favor going any kind of military on the land. He's gonna go celestial navigation. I do see him preferring the naval attacks, and that's cool. That's well and good, especially because of his positioning. He's gonna get his economy coming up from his harbors, and he's gonna get the attacks going against Spain. Forcing Spain to defend himself on the coast is gonna be quite important, because it's gonna give a window of opportunity for Russia to go in and take his opponent out well before any kind of +5 comes into effect. Now, what I didn't actually check, and I do want to check when I get into the game now, I do want to check if the time to go for any kind of generals. Russia might actually get general. That would have been quite a nice touch to get the general with something like faith, but I think production is well anyway. Just gonna need to wait for the players to get in. Victorious, hey, bom dia, Victorious. Hello there, sir. How are you doing? I still don't know exactly who the host is. I'm just joining through players as much as I can. Is there a way to check all the teams? What do you mean all the teams? You mean looking at what kind of rosters they have and stuff like that? Yes, there is a way to check all the teams. There is a pinned message somewhere. Give me a second. I can copy paste the Google Doc. There you go. Also, yeah, thank you for reminding me to drink water. You see, I'm just spamming F5. So I, you know, the refresh, so I can get connected quickly. That's the link to the spreadsheet with the rosters. Wait, how is it possible that I have a 0 MS to the host? Is he right next to me or something? Is he in Romania? That's like the only way Phyrsos would have a 0 MS to me. Wow, I don't know how this can actually happen. Kick W. The pink platypuses are too awesome. Yeah, they are amazing. They are amazing. Those graphics, those cartoons, they are amazing. Just gonna need to reconnect really quickly. Party! Yeah. Party! Let's go. Some Friday night parties! Woo! What's with all the LCC? What? Oh, Lady Six guy. You mean Lady Six guy? No, it didn't get buffed. It's just the normal. I think it's just Sun-Tzu preferring Lady Six guy over a lot of other civilizations. Is preference. Just waiting for everybody to join back in. I don't think I saw Pawnmaker getting at all. Did he? I don't think so, right? Everybody connected except Pawnmaker. Oh, there we go. Oh, Astikos. Oh, Astikos was there. Okay, okay. I see how it is. Let's see. Okay.
First stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first.
When I was checking on Astikos stream, someone was talking about Pedro II, but it's civilizations for strange people. No, what? Pedro II is an amazing civilization. What? Oh my god, I'm a strange guy. Wow, okay. Do a hat trick? I don't know any hat tricks. I need to learn hat tricks now. Uh-oh. Let's see. Hat tricks. Hat tricks. Man, if I look up hat tricks on Google, it gives me actually, you know, hat tricks with scores. It gives me football hat tricks. Let's see. A hat trick or hat trick is the achievement of a generally positive feat 3 times in a match or other achievement based on the number 3. Oh, yeah. Well, how can I do a hat trick? Would a Napoleon hat suit you? Oh, wait, what's the Napoleon hat? Yeah, that works. That works. Would be nice. Would be nice. You know, when I move around, I actually slap people. You know. Can you imagine just moving through the club with that hat? You know, pew. Oh, sorry, that was your nose. Pew. Yeah, get out of my zone. Exactly, you know. Oh man, that's just nasty, bro. I need one of those, you know, but it needs to be elongated on the sides. It needs to be like big, and it's like half a meter wide. So when I move, I actually create a circle around me of safety. Don't get in my zone, bro. You're in my safety zone. Ooh, stop it right there, bro, or I'm gonna spack. You know? Oh man. We got Maya over here going for that western setter. Quite interesting that he's going southwest. I would have thought he's going to go another city over there to the north so he can get the best observatory going. I don't actually see a good observatory on the west side other than a +2 over here. Is there something I'm missing, or does he actually want to get something like a Temenai? I don't think he wants the Temenai. He's just saying, you know, like it might have been something. Even to the south would have been a much better idea. I think it's just about the Scout of Japan. He doesn't want to, but they're allies. No, they're not allies. Okay. They're not actually allies. Okay. So I guess, yeah, he's trying to get around that scout somehow. Okay, that's fine. He's also gonna need to try to figure out a way to maximize his city count around his 6 tiles of the capital. Okay, I was talking about here the Cree next because we did talk about Aztec. We did see what Aztec was up to. We got to talk a bit about Mixiv watching. Looks like he did go for Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. He's gonna try to get the extra production and the food going from those floodable terrain tiles. He did settle 2 cities over there, and it looks like he didn't actually go for the best settle that he could have had for Magnus. He's gonna go Magnus in the capital with only +2 bonus, a possible +3 bonus actually when he's gonna get the cattle tile. I'm actually quite curious if he's gonna go and improve, like switch that tile with the capital city. I think we can actually take a look. It's still Mr. Vass's style. Didn't quite switch it yet. Would do quite nice. Would do quite well to switch it. That one production per each trader, and the gold would be amazing. It adds up so quickly when you have a lot of traders going around towards your capital city. I think he wants to claim land. Yeah, a funny story about Napoleon. There is a Pokemon named Empoleon, whose size is exactly 170. Okay, exactly as Napoleon. People represented him as he was small, but he was pretty normal for the early 19th century. Yeah, I do have to agree on that. By the way, we have actually, if you want to take a look at people sizes from back in the eras, just look at their beds. Like you can't fit in one of those beds now, you know, like they're so tiny, and you can imagine they actually how to say, slept in those beds. Wow. Okay, you know, it is what it is. You know what, I think the average height was what, 165, 170. Some people sleep sit, wait, what, when they're drunk. What do you mean sleep sitting? How can you how can man, the only times I think I slept sitting when I was like in my teens, and I slept near the, I was so drunk I slept next to the speakers, you know, at the party at my house or something. I was like man, oh man, I was in my zen zone, bro. Anyway, we got settlers coming up from Le Petre. Now we got him, of course, with a 4th, 5th settler coming up soon. 4 turns and 3 turns. I do really hope he's gonna try to maximize that bonus over there. It looks like, yeah, he did switch it, and oh, disaster strikes. We do have, unfortunately, a drought hitting the city of Mistavasis, and that cattle tire got deleted. NG Team is saying I've set standing up, but that was after a 12-hour shift working with concrete. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. In comparison, Charles de Gaulle, who will become a president of France and leader in CivFR, size 2 meters. Wow. Oh, bro, that was a giant. That man was a giant. Most people in the Middle Ages drank way more wine, beer than water, because water spoils much easier than booze. Okay, yeah, that's, I guess, a interesting thought over there. They didn't have a way to keep water to not spoil, right? Because they, well, I guess they didn't have plastic, or and they didn't use glass as much as we do in our days. Yeah, he did take the Marsh Pantheon, and we're probably going to see Liang at some point be put down here. Looks like he's also going for his commercials. He's putting them down to get the pre-placement, the locked in. Oh my god, this drought is just gonna eat away at his plans over here. Oh well, we do have the second city of Valencia getting hit. We do have Organic coming out from that city center. Another one comes out from the south. Looks like Aztec is bringing some more firepower on the coast over here. The Galley needs to be careful. Oh my god, he just chopped another one, and looks like a FloppyFlong is gonna be pay attention to this. I do also notice Chuck is quite close to horseback riding. 110 horseback riding, 2 times military tradition. He needs to get his Civic to get the card, the maneuver card. Astakan is also going to pump out a trader. I do believe this trader should actually move to the southern city to create the road towards his capital city. He's probably going to go internals anyway. Might as well get the most out of those internals from the beginning. Get the road going for those horses to against their opponents. We do have Temple of Artemis coming up in 2 turns. This is going to be quite a strong Temple of Artemis. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 amenities coming, and 9 amenities coming up from that one single Temple of Artemis. We've seen it yesterday. Another 9. It looks like there's going to be another 9. We do have a +4 luxury attack bonus coming up from Spain. Of course, it doesn't receive that bonus on the defense, and that's one of the advantages that Spain will get over here. And one of the problems that Phyrsos will need to do, will need to get over. He needs somehow to build more units to overwhelm the boats of Spain. so he can take over the cities. I'm actually extremely surprised that he went this route instead of waiting to get enough boats to attack into Valencia and take it out. He got a bit overexcited over there and entered into a war against the city center. There is some advantage to what he did because he forced Floppy to go and build 4 galleys, 5 galleys also coming, 5th galley coming up next. That is insane production spent over there by Floppy on this defense. He saw that there is a massive advantage for Phyrsos to go against him on the coast. Doesn't know exactly what kind of bonus Aztec has against him, but he, of course he's gonna need to see when Oligarchy will start to come up over here on Phyrsos. There's another problem also on him, that Floppy is not gonna get to use that production into going for his archers, for example, to defend himself, or maybe some pre-built warriors, even some trying to get horses. You do see that at the moment Floppy is barely discovering animal husbandry, so you can imagine how late he is on this development, while we already see horses coming up from Russia's cities. I do see, yes indeed, Chuck did move the trader in Soli camps, and he's gonna start up the creation of the road towards the capital city, towards Moscow. Fizb3 Monk, good evening sir and welcome. Just wanted to clarify that beer of today doesn't equal Middle Ages all the time beer. Yeah, it does. It does not. I agree. Honestly, pushing from both fronts might compromise Floppy's sim. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure Floppy over here is in big trouble. He's trying to chop, and he's chopping down his carbers, and of course I do see his 3 turns archery, while the horses are just gonna come up so fast on him. I think also Russia is gonna go into a pen brush and voice golden age. Doesn't look like he's generating any kind of faith, so I don't think it's a good idea for him to go for monumentality. I also see Chuck's archers are making a good attack run on Valencia, keeping it low HP. If the horse just swoops in and takes it down, it's gonna be quite an advantage. And of course there's another archer that will go onto the hill at the last second of the turn. We're gonna see him keep on attacking, keeping Valencia down. Now we do also need to see how many boats Phyrsos is gonna bring to the table. The harbors coming out from Chalco and Tenochtitlan are gonna slow him down a little bit, but I think he just wants to chop the boats anyway. After that, you do see he did improve one of his whale tiles, getting that extra point of damage, and of course we do have him managing to defend against that one scout coming against him. We do have a religion in the game, that's Eastern Orthodoxy, coming up from China. All world wonders provide him with a +6 faith, sacred places, +2 science, culture, gold, and faith for each other, for each city that follows the religion and has a wonder. And then we do have Japan with River Goddess. He did pick up Islam, and he's gonna go for feed the world with lay ministry. He's gonna get the food and the housing, while he's gonna get the culture and the extra faith. Not bad. 3 cities worth, and from what I can see, he is gonna have the opportunity to go against Spain as well. There are 3 civilizations on this coast going against Spain. Spain has 2 cities very close to the coast, and one actually in 3 tiles away. Looks like horses already popped out from Astrakhan. More horses coming out from the capital city and the city of Astrakhan. I'm actually quite surprised we didn't see the builder actually go for the chop over here. An earlier horse, like a horse this turn, to go against the Spanish units would have been gold here. Would have managed to defend the archers and at the same time keep on attacking against that city center. Oh my god, they bought him a horse. That's a major investment, but it will pay off. We got them spending 160 gold to get a horse here, and that is amazing. China very clearly going after the Wonder Culture victory. We'll see. It's gonna have a major problem here. So yes, at the moment, Spain is basically the one getting attacked, but then after Spain is gonna go down, and it's not a matter of if, It's a matter of when. The fact that Russia did not go for his religion, the fact that Russia did manage to get the attack, the surprise attack coming up against Spain, the fact that Spain, for example, is still way off his horseback riding or any kind of classical unit, does mean it's just a matter of time until we're gonna see FloppyFlong being pushed over here from both the coast and the land, and you can see he's getting pushed from the land. The coast is happening, but it's happening a lot slower than we were thinking. I think Phyrsos over here did already do the damage, and that's probably why he's not going crazy all in on this. I think he actually should go a little bit crazier with this, get a few more galleys. The problem is there's only a one tile choke, and yes, he needs to spend some strength over there, some HP to take down the Spanish units. He's probably waiting for political philosophy as well to be a bit stronger. He is gonna have a 3 turns before Spain, so he's gonna have an extra +4 on those units of Spain much faster. That is gonna be, you're gonna see the damage counters over here change dramatically the next turn. I'm actually surprised that we don't see at least 2 more boats. I think 2 more boats would have been exactly what he needed, but oh well, it happens. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Maya putting down his first observatory. That's a +6 in Uxmal. We do have a webcam now coming up with a +4 as well. I do also notice he's gonna get, he did manage to get the plantations pantheon, and he's gonna get a lot of culture coming up from those plantations. Let's see the early moves coming up against Spain. Oh, I see. One warrior did go down. Yeah, I think one warrior went down. We got another horse showing up to the fight. It looks like that the warrior should go down also. Chuck will manage to delete it with, oh no, he actually took down the other warrior. Okay, it's fine. Let's see. The horses do get a lot of promotions coming up against this. I'm very curious why Chuck did not move around. I think he should actually move on the ivory tile and get the position on Valencia, since next turn is going to take out the warrior anyway and have another horse coming out. So I think this is how to say, he should actually just ignore the warrior, not bump into it. Anyway, coming up on the west side, we do have Japan going for the 4th and the 5th settle. He's not going to get worried about Maya anytime soon. They will get to bump against each other at some point, but of course, both of their priorities at the moment is to sim, or are to sim. We do have Japan coming up with only 7 science and 13 culture, while Sun-Tzu is already on 21 and 10. We do have a lot more gold coming up from Sun-Tzu. But I do have to point out, Japan is going to get his monumentality golden age in next turn, and he's going to get to use his faith generation coming up with multiple campuses, holy sites. I mean, wow, holy sites. What is wrong with me, man? Holy sites coming up today. We're gonna see him generate a lot of builders and settlers with that faith, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna expand as far as wide as possible. While Maya will still probably get the upper hand. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Last moves coming out from Chuck. Did take out one of the archers of his opponent. He did last move the horse in, attacked it with the archer on the Spanish archer, and then killed it with a horse. While he did use the other units to take out that warrior as well from the forest. Now Aztec is probably gonna have, there we go, the 33 strength against the galleys 26 of Spain. Spain does not have oligarchy yet, did not get his political philosophy, is 1 turn away, also 2 turns away from getting horseback riding. This might be a good time for him, or for all of them, for all of the Lesume Rangers team, to wait for wait for gold. Get the gold for a horse pie here, even though honestly it just feels like that's a dead city in any way. And after that city falls, well, that's just a snowball away from getting the other cities as well. Face Japan, yeah, face Japan. Maya has a good defensive position with that mountain, so Japan will not want to push. I agree, Japan will probably not want to push into this. I also see it again in the city of Spain does give it a strong defense, with the horse not really able to attack into the city center. Of course, we might still see the archers slowly peppering those cities, and the more horses come onto the fight, the more strength they will have to attack into the city center. We might actually see Chuck over here just reposition multiple units to attack into the city center faster. I'm curious how much he wants to spend, how much effort he wants to spend into attacking Valencia. He definitely has the units that he can sacrifice against that city center. We'll need to see if and what Chuck is going to want to do. Let's take it from the left and to the right. I do want to put up the team names. I just realized that the team names were not on the screen here. We do have on LSR, let's Rangers on the left side, and on the right side we do have Ulysse. Ulysse coming up with a very strong lineup, by the way. Wasn't Chuck on another team? I don't know why I feel like Chuck was on another team. Did he just transfer? Oh well. Okay, so we do have, as you can see, multiple units arriving over there. It looks like there was a counterattack here. I feel like one of the horses did get taken down, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think one of them died. They did attack into the city of Valencia, which is right now half HP. More boats coming up from that city, and more horses also coming up from Russia to keep up the pressure. Multiple archers coming up from Madrid. This is probably the moment that Floppy did manage to discover his technology, horseback riding, to get those horses of his own. Unfortunately, I'm not so certain he actually has military tradition. Let me actually check. Yeah, he does. He just put on a maneuver. Oh my god, he's working. Look at this, Agogi, Maritime Industries, and maneuver coming up here. Wow, okay. Two horses died. Okay, so two horses died. Interesting. So he did go and sacrifice those horses. So you can see Chuck here is gonna sacrifice as many units as he needs to take out Valencia. It doesn't matter, he just needs to attack into that city center to take them out. He has a decent amount of advantages coming out from his mainland to get that get a replacement for those units, and he did get the drop on Spain. We do also need to see Phyrsos coming up with more cities. He is starting to sim quite a bit, getting entertainment complex from Taco Plan. I do see he's moving to the west side. He's probably gonna get the Cawthon settled. That's gonna be an extra amenity coming up on him. And yeah, there we go. More attacks coming up on the city of Valencia. That city might actually fall next turn. Let's see, chuck. Let's see, boom, boom, and boom. And does he have enough strength on this horse? It doesn't look like. No, he does not. He waited, and unfortunately, because he did wait, he didn't have enough strength. Okay, it's fine. I guess he just wants to take another hit from one of these archers and wants to move out. We'll see. What is Aztec doing? This is a mistake. I think, yeah, I guess he wants to be relevant in the next part of the war, especially against China. China here will have crouching tigers coming up in next era, and I'm pretty sure they are going to be quite effective into defending. Well, we're going to need to see if Phyrsos try to get a stronger unit going against him. Coming up with Lady Siskai, we got pen, brush, and voice on these three cities. He's starting to get 27 science and 24 culture. He does also have 40 gold a turn. A very good result coming up with the beginning of the Mayan Empire. FloppyFlong free inquiry golden age with a 14 and 8. He is going to try to get a little bit more science coming out from his harbors, and of course we do see that he's about to lose one of his cities. The thing is, Floppy is going to have the opportunity to take it back with the galleys, and that is probably what he's waiting for. It's going to take a few more a bit more effort coming out from Chuck to take that city. And of course we're going to need to see what he's going to choose to do here. I'm a bit surprised he stopped building units. He definitely needs as many units as possible. And of course we do see Floppy finally got the horses. Not gonna let this go. Not gonna let this go. We got Dido coming up with 10 science and 19 culture with a pen, brush, and voice. And it looks like Chuck over here. Yeah, there we go. He's gonna take the city of Valencia. No, he's gonna take it next turn. Of course, we do see the galleys are just waiting over there to pounce on that city. And taking it last move is probably gonna be the way to go against Chuck. We do see also Qin-Shi Huang with a monumentality golden age. She is to the south of Spain, coming up over here with 44 faith a turn. Did pick up Earth Goddess, and he did get the advantage coming up from multiple tiles that got burned to a crisp. We do have him going for pyramids from Changsha. Looks like Chengdu is gonna have also a great bath. Interesting that he went so early on for Apadana. Very interesting, actually. I think he wants those relics in. Yeah, Bones of the Magi, and we do have Apadana without any kind of relic, yes, yet. I'm sorry. A bit lacking in production, but I think he's gonna be fine. We do see Phyrsos on the other side, 14 science and 35 culture, and managed to get another city on Teayo on that cotton tile. That's gonna give him an extra +5, but he already has a significant problem attacking into the Spanish galleys because they do have oligarchy at the moment, and he didn't build anymore. I think he does want to get a settler there so he can heal up those units and keep up the pressure, while he finally started building up more galleys. This was the major mistake, by the way, of the of the tempo here. If Aztec would have kept up the pressure against Spain, Spain wouldn't have been allowed to get the galleys, and it would have been much easier for... Oh, he can't get Valencia. 3 boats attacking into that one, and he cannot get it. And I do see Chuck did manage to... save one of his horses, and he's actually gonna get a promotion on the one in the forest, the one that he got out of Valencia. Needs to get the general here in Camel Training Project coming up in 1. Looks to me that he only needs one single project. He's already on 2 great general points a turn. He should be fine. He's probably working the card, maybe? Is he working the card, or did he actually get the barracks in? Yeah, he's probably working the card. Well, we do have Astikos coming up with a pen, brush, and voice gold range, 5 cities worth. Going for a Temenagi from Mr. Vasis. He's going to get the extra science, extra production from that city center, and I do see him putting down multiple commercials. It looks like we do have him improving again the cattle tile. That's for his capital. And of course I do see he's gonna get northwest multiple amenities, including those diamond tiles. Oh, I should say multiple amenities, multiple tiles with extra gold, and I do see the 2 diamond tiles as amenities. We do have Dark Vader with monumentality golden age. She's only on 36 faith a turn, actually, even with the Poggy Woggy holy sites here. He's still not getting everything worth. He's getting an Camel Training Project going, so he can get a general to defend against a possible attack from Maya, and or get himself an attack against Maya. We do see him going for Hanging Gardens, getting another campus here. That's going to be a +4 next to Tokyo, and of course he is 5 cities with another 6th coming up soon. He needs to get this one over here, the connection city to the outer coast. Okay, we do have Valencia still keeps strong. One of the archers did need to retreat there. I think FloppyFlong did for a second there give up on Valencia. Now we do have the Great General recruited from Celo camps, which means all of these horses will get an extra +5 on them. It's practically impossible for the Spanish horses to attack into a full strength Russian horse, while of course the archers are starting to do less and less damage. Now the good thing is Floppy does benefit from a lot of archers, and some of them do get him how to say extra strength coming up from those promotions, the volley for example. And we do need to see how fast Phyrsos is going to get multiple boats in. He did manage to get a new one there and started attacking to his opponent. 5 luxury attack bonus does give him a considerable advantage. Did manage to recruit Themistocles, which well, let's see, this is okay, 4 great animal points a turn, not bad. Yeah, we do have also Russia coming up with Penbrush and Voice Golden Age. He is going for multiple arches, getting a few more settlers, and did get to 7 pop in his capital. Did go for Warlord's Throne, no, Ancestral Hall actually coming up from his Government Plaza. He's gonna get a builder whenever he settles the city, and he's gonna get less production towards, or I should say, he's gonna spend less production into getting settlers trained. Floppy pillaging his own harbor here. Baraboliko, good evening, sir. When do I tune into some 2v2s? That's a good question, sir. I'm not so sure when that will happen, but I do wanna cast some more 2v2s. The moment we do have tomorrow the Hidden Cup, which is an amazing tournament, and I definitely want to check that out. We do have also a bit of a pause on Sunday because I need to get ready for an event outside, and maybe we're gonna see each other on the Civ show. Not sure if you guys know about the Civ show, but they are amazing. The Civ show has been holding the Civ Give, which is a charitable event every year for at least 2 years now. Last year we actually managed to gather like 68,000 euros, dollars, sorry, for a charity, and it was just unbelievable as an event. In a few hours we managed to get so much I would say kindness coming up from the viewers into helping us out do the charity there. Yeah, that skirmish now with the gold they would just buy the libraries to give it all the most popular single player Sims gamers. Yeah, wait, the Civ why didn't the shout out work? What is this? Oh, error, Twitch APIs, try again. Oh, kick W, okay. Well, Twitch APIs have an error, what can I say? Oh, to give is the most popular single player Sims gamers. Yeah. Come on, not all of them are single players. Like, I play there and I'm not single player. Come on, you know me. I'm like 100%. All I'm doing, I'm putting multiplayer games out there, right? I'm the only one. Ah, come on. Oh no, look. There's also Potato who has the admirals, couch admirals, or how is it called, right? He's playing with his friends over there. CivGive is always with multiplayer, but it's how to say. Yeah, it's an amazing event. I only have good things to say about that. Okay, let's check out the Sims over here. We do have Phoenicia coming up with 246 cities. He's gonna start to get his Cothons down. He's also generating 32 gold a turn, while Sun-Tzu is on 50. He did not actually couple his economy yet with Maya. I'm pretty sure he's still working internals, and he still needs to get a lot more lighthouses going. He's probably waiting for veterancy to maximize the efficiency. Yeah, there we go. He has the veterancy in, which does give him a 30% production towards harbors and so on, and the buildings in them. We just had another relic pop. Wow. Okay, who got the relic? I just well clicked on that button a bit too fast. Was it Astikos that got the relic? Wait a second. Yeah. Cincture of the Theotokos. Okay, and we do have him next turn getting a Temenanki from Mr. Vasis. Unfortunately, that city keeps on getting a drought, which is very, very bad. It's good that it doesn't actually take out the commercial hub or the market. It didn't get to pillage that, but you do get less food, and of course it always pillages that pasture, which is kind of sad. He does have another city settled to the south, Takakup, that actually got settled in the tundra, and I guess he could settle for another one over here to the southeast of his capital. Not good. I'm actually surprised he didn't settle the stone tile to the northeast. He could get 2 more cities to the northeast of his capital, one with a +4 harbor, another one with a +4 harbor. Could get the mountain to work some good adjacency coming up for his how to say, coming up for his campuses. Well, we do have Russia with a lot more units coming against Spain, and we do see that Aztec here is did manage to get Texcoco. Texcoco is a connection city because he placed it like this. It also allows the boats coming up from the east to go around the one tile choke through the city center. They can have access to all of these tiles to the southwest, and of course we do see more galleys in production immediately. He wants to get them there as soon as he possibly can. We do have, of course, how do you call it, Phyrsos over here with 28 science and 54 culture. It looks like at the moment he's going shipbuilding. If they do manage to break down Spain, this is going to be massive for them, by the way. The thing is, Spain is aware that he's probably going to be doomed, so he is getting out of there. Oh my god, that is so much of a tricky lack of information. If only he knew that he's gonna be fighting coastally with a +5 Aztec before they actually got the wonder check. We do have Hanging Gardens coming up from Uxmal. It looks like Moksha with one turn settled in. We do have settlers coming off from Wapcab Nile next turn, and it does look like Hanging Gardens is on gonna be finished on Kyoto. He has been building that for some time. I don't know what happened over there. Big brain position, yeah, the big brain position coming up from Texcoco indeed. Finally Valencia did get picked up. It looks like Russia is not going to lose it anymore. Czech here has managed to deal enough damage on those galleys, and it looks like we do have multiple units available to counter into the Spanish lines. They do have a problem here. Even with the general, they still can't attack properly into these horses. Floppy does have a decent amount of support bonus on them. Then the 45 defense, ideal terrain, it's all gonna be nice. Also, Floppy did manage to recruit a general, which is gonna give the units a +5. We need to see Russia get to stronger units. Probably is gonna need to get to crossbows to push through the horses defenses, but this is so much damage dealt over here. With one of the things that needs to happen is, of course, Aztec get a lot more units coming against him. We do have Aztec also trying to fight for Rajendra Kola. He's starting to put those harbor shipping projects into effect here, into production, and we're gonna see him get there. We got the swordsman coming out from Zaragoza. Looks like Magnus is established in that city center to the south, of course, giving the extra advantages to Spain. China did put down Colosseum, and I do see him going for it. There was somebody else that put down Colosseum, and I'm pretty sure it was Cree. No, sorry, Aztec. Aztec did put, not Colosseum, but he did put down entertainment complex. He just got the Tlachi. That's the unique building entertainment complex replacing the arena from Aztec. It doesn't look like he actually went the full 9 yards to get that. And finally, Aztec did breach through the defenses of Spain, and Texcoco is available to attack some more. And we do have more galleys coming off from the cities of Madrid to go against Texcoco. Well, we'll see how this develops. Multiple another campus comes out from Phyrsos. This is going to be a +2 next to the city of Tlacopan. He just chopped it, and I do see Phyrsos over here is benefiting from quite a few feudalism builders to improve his land. We got theater squares coming up from Kyoto. That's going to be a very nice one, a +5. He's unfortunately only with 20 science and 24 culture. Even if he does have 2, 4, 6 cities, he's way behind Maya. Maya benefiting from 54 and 43. The tempo on Maya is insane at this point. Getting the extra benefits coming up from his Goddess of Festivals Pantheon. From his plantations, he's getting an extra culture. Not to mention, he's getting so much science coming out from his observatories. +12 science from one single observatory. Copan over here is going to put another one. And that's going to be... Oh, wait. No. Wait, bro. No. Okay. But why? Why would you get that one? The observatory, bro. Observatory. Where... I don't know. I guess he just favored that one. Yes, he can put a +5 here, but come on, you would have been another +12, +15, +16, +20. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a lot. No, misclick. Yeah, maybe misclick. Not. I know. I know. Not like this. Not like this. Give me a second. Okay, Cree here did start up his commercials. I do see Maya also benefiting from 4.6. We got Cree on 5.7. Do want to quickly check out what's going on here. Who managed to get what? Let's see. One merchant for Cree. Okay, one single merchant coming up from Cree, the extra luxury one. A bit sad that Aztec didn't pick that one up. He didn't have commercials to start up with. He would have had a +6. But anyway, I'm pretty sure he's going to get a +6 soon. He just needs the diamonds. He needs to improve the diamonds over here for a +6. Peli Porkis, good evening, sir. To the orbit I go. Woo! Yeah, bro, we go. Vroom vroom, you want a bun? Yeah, sure, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, bro, I'm ready. My body is ready. Phyrsos doing a very good job, by the way. Yeah. Oh my god, I feel like I should clip that, by the way. I hope I wasn't too late. Am I? Give me a second, give me a second. Yeah, this one. We got another setter coming up from Cree. It looks like he's gonna try to get a few more campuses going, and getting that science is gonna be quite important. We do have him on 46 and 47, while of course he's trying to get the gold for his teammates as well. 67 gold a turn. He did manage to arrive at 150 production with 171 food. I just realized that he is benefiting from almost double the amount of production his opponents are benefiting from. Not to mention, if he keeps going this way, he's probably gonna overwhelm them really quickly. The fact that he did manage to get Lady of the Reeds and Marshes does allow him to get the extra production in these marsh tiles as well, allowing him to actually use very good tiles. Even in the capital, he does have that rise with 4-1. I do also notice he does have that those two cities on the northeast that he still did not settle. Would love to actually see Phyrsos get shipbuilding, and I think he actually has shipbuilding. Yeah. And then settle the northeastern for that cocoa tile, and of course we might see the truffle tile. A +7 coming up on him would be instrumental into taking down Spain a little bit faster. They kinda erased Spain anyway, and so this is at the moment a 4 versus 3 coming against the Les Sumer Rangers. It's gonna be a bit of a tough chore for a bit of a tough job for Les Sumer Rangers to come out of this. Of course, we might actually see Sun-Tzu try to go against Japan. Oh, wait. Whoa. Japan. Are you? Oh my God, Japan, Dark Vador, getting his samurais right in the face of Sun-Tzu. Of course, Sun-Tzu does benefit from 56 science and 49 culture, a lot of gold, decent amount of production and food. You do see a line of units coming up from his side, and encampment training project started up, so he can get the defense going. We still are benefiting from the 30-point generals. And we do see 10 more turns until the next era. It's going to take a while until that happens. Darth Vader did acquire a general of his own, Hannibal Barca, and he does have 2 more pre-builds. I do see him also trying to get a battering ram from that city center. He is expecting Yokip to get ancient walls, and of course wants to give the ability of those samurais to deal the full damage against the city's defenses. We got Maya all the way on the left within a 6. Yeah, he's trying to get as many cities out, man. He got 2, 4, 6, 7 cities. That's the max. That he can't put any more without going into the penalty screen. Yeah, so finally we do have Phyrsos managing to get closer to the Spanish capital, to Madrid. He's gonna end up needing to go against the ancient walls, and I'm certain that he's gonna need caravels, a stronger bows to work with, caravels and frigates. I don't think the Squadrons are going to be strong enough to take care of this. Of course, from the north we do see Russia did manage to overwhelm the Spanish defenses with his horses, and now he's starting to get really close to Madrid. We will need to see him get over here either battering rams for those swordsmen, even though I think catapults are way better. The battering rams are still an option. We also notice Chuck in the meantime did not stand still with his city count. He did manage to get a city from Spain and then settled another 2 ones. Has a third settler going to the east side of his city centers, and of course has quite a bit of land to go and settle towards the north in the tundra, including Yosemite, but that's like 4 cities out. It's a bit too far away. Let me take a look, really close look coming up in the city-state screen. And we can marvel at Alexis Krempp's sim over here. He did manage to finish that Colosseum. Got Oracle in the city of Longxi, and I do see he's plugging in Pingala. We got Taruga, Geneva, Hattusa with Bologna coming up for the science bonuses. Looks like Buenos Aires with Johannesburg is going to be providing the... are gonna be providing the industrial bonuses. Rapa Nui with Caguana and Kumasi will be the ones for culture, and I do see Venice coming up for the single trade one. Lahore is also going to be the only one for military, and that's about it. We don't have any faith city-states. We did also have, of course, Zanzibar coming up over here, and I think we did lose a city-state somewhere, but I'm not so sure where. I think there was a takeover of another city-state. I just lost count of it at some point. Let's see. I really think that the limiting of the Maya signal is a deterrent for multiplayer. No religious. No religious. Will anybody ever find Geneva? That's a good question. Geneva is over here. No, Hattusa is over here. Wait, this is Hattusa. Geneva is Taruga. Where is Geneva? Wait, there's a Geneva. Where is Geneva? Oh yeah, this one. Okay. I think Geneva is easy to find. Taruga, Hattusa though. That's a different beast. Aztec destroyed the city-state on an island, and he didn't take it over. I mean, he already took over Zanzibar, right? So where did he destroy the city-state? There's no. Okay, that's weird. Yeah. Oh, you mean Zanzibar? Yeah. This one. Yeah, he did. Okay, so I see catapults coming up from Solikamsk. We do have Chuck chopping down a few of them. Looks like he's going to the south over here. I do see builders coming up from Valencia, and I do also notice theaters coming out from Astrakhan. Builders from his capital city. We got Yaroslav also starting to improve his land, more campuses, and of course we're going to need to see how Russia's going to deal with this. We do have Phyrsos also. putting those boats right in the face of Spain is not gonna try. He's not gonna let him get more galleys out. And in the meantime, I'm certain that Phyrsos is gonna want to go with the cartography. He's only gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these caravels to improve. And I do notice he lost his quadrim. Oh no, six galleys. Wait, he actually lost the quadrim? Oh no, it's down there. Okay, it's down there, here, over here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna need to get a few more plebeians for that frigate, and I'm pretty sure he needs the frigate, at least 1 or 2 frigates to attack into Madrid. Of course, in the meantime, Floppy is trying to delay the inevitable. He's gonna try to delay the takeover of his empire, and we do see Chuck from the north is putting units as close as he possibly can to his opponent's lands. Now he has a problem with the positioning of the city of Madrid. The good thing for him is that the city is on a hill, so he can shoot from the forest. The bad thing is he's not going to have vision from the east side. These are hills and rainforest hills, so these tiles cannot shoot over. Okay, now we got caravels coming up from Phyrsos. He is going to have stronger units to attack into the Spanish boats. He's probably going to take this one next to the city center. Doesn't have enough units to attack into Madrid, though. That's a 58 defense strength city with the Governor Victor bonuses. On the west side, we do have Darth Vader's samurais coming up. The battery ram is also going to get closer. Of course, you do see samurais are going to attack into the city center with a decent amount of damage. And I do have to point out we got multiple crossbows and men-at-arms coming up from Maya. He's going to try to defend against these with all his power. Both of them do benefit from great generals. This is Tung Trak on Maya and Hannibal Barca coming up for Osaka. Does the bonus apply if he loses his capital? It flips to the next capital. If you're talking about the Maya bonus, it will flip to the next capital. That's gonna be massively important, by the way. If webcam now is taken and the new capital is something like Yokib, and he only gets like 2 cities with a bonus, that's so important. Oh, Spain. Spain. Again, it switches with the capital. So you're going to have, if Zaragoza is going to be the new capital, then he needs to get a city on another continent. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 tiles that he can shoot with catapults. I see only 1 catapult made it on the front line here, and it looks like there is a counterattack on the east side with horses going against Russia's units. I'm actually quite surprised he didn't keep on going to build a catapult from Solicamps or even Valencia. We do have finally Russia actually putting down Lavras. He might need to wait to get a religion. I think, well, I guess does he, because Spain doesn't have a religion of his own, so as long as Spain doesn't have a religion, the extra +5 doesn't matter. Because it doesn't activate. We do have the boats of Aztec starting to attack the Spanish fleets, and I do see 6 more turns until the medieval era. We do have Sun-Tzu managing to get 48 points. He's going to need 59 for the golden age. FloppyFlong 34 out of 40. He's probably going to go dark here. Batoudoo 45-55. He needs 10 more points to get to the threshold of a golden age, and I think he is trying to go. So yeah, let's see. He has the theater square coming up from Biruta. This is where, this is here. That's a plus. Okay, that's a +3. Okay, that's another 3 points. He does have a great lighthouse from Tyre. I do see commercial. That's a +3 over here, not a +4 though. That's a bit problematic. Bruce Stealth, hello there, and thank you so much for the follow, sir. Welcome. We got T-17 followers until we get to 5,000. Woo! Getting there, man. It's quite how to say, it's quite an ups and downs in the last few days. A lot of people did choose to how to say, follow, unfollow, follow, unfollow, follow, unfollow. It's unbelievable what's going on in that number. You know, every time I need to get to one of these goals, all of the time this happens. It's unbelievable. Thank you so much, sir, for the extra follow over there. Thank you, sir. If Japan does not manage to beat Maya now, this game will go to nukes. Yeah. I don't think Aztec will breach Maya. Or uh, wait, Aztec? No. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're talking about, so is Japan going against Maya? Maya does have his own men at arms, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna counterattack here with them. This is gonna be a strong counterattack against his opponent. Needs to position his great generals. And there we go. And he's gonna get his bonuses. So might lose a city, but that was kind of a new city anyway. So I don't think that was that big of a loss there. But this is Japan's, I guess, best timing. Sun-Tzu still has a lot of science and culture to work with. Also, Aztec coming up over here is probably going to overwhelm the defense of Spain. Spain is going to keep on living in the city of Valladolid. He's going to get the coastal trade routes with Phoenicia between continents. And I do see he has an option to get for more cities over here. And of course, it's all up to China. I think at this point, we need to ask ourselves, is China going to survive? Because the second Spain falls, both of the efforts of Aztec and Russia will converge on the Chinese nation. And of course, you do see immediately we got some heavy chariots coming up from Taiwan. It did manage to get those walls going for the extra gold, for the extra bonus points, but then we switch a little bit the screen and we see Phyrsos here with 72 science and 101 culture, not to mention he has 124 gold a turn plus a 5 attack bonus with a possible plus 6. He can get some more bonus points if he settles the continent of North America to the northeast. He just needs to settle a few more cities and he's going to get so many more points. For example, this one over here next to citrus and truffles at the same time. He does have cocotiles to improve to the northeast, and we do see him getting more settlers out, but he's going southwest. He's going towards the wine. He's going, okay, he's going towards China. He's not going to get the extra points of damage. He can get a city there. Yeah. Is that a Berlin Wall? It's between the two ones. Yeah. Cannot meet. Hello there, sir. TDY. Wow. Rose. This great wall is glorious. Yes. It's like in the cartoons, you know. We need to see when he's gonna get the extra culture coming up from the walls. Where's the extra culture, bro? Where is the extra culture from the Great Wall? Let's see what's going on here. Looks like Dark Vader is starting to run out of health on the samurais, but he still probably is going to take Yoki. It's just, you know, it is what it is. He's going to sacrifice those units to take over the city center and then raise it to the ground. It's still going to be a win in his view, and I'm pretty sure he's going to get counterattacked over here by Maya. Osaka needs to keep on building units. We do have more temples coming out from his city centers. He did put 2 more settlers on the west side, getting closer to Russia, well, even though it's kind of far away anyway. Unfortunately, if he doesn't get the Grandmaster Chapel faster and gets his ability to buy units with faith in the southern cities, he might have a problem. He doesn't have an insane amount of production, but he does have 154 versus Sun-Tzu's 130. Still good enough. His 39 science is not even close to what Sun-Tzu is putting out. Did he just buy a samurai? Was that what I saw there? He just pop a samurai out of his Osaka city? Are they benefiting from so much? Okay, there we go. He just popped that out. Bam. Wait, did they fix the bug with the unit? Not that. Oh, that was an observatory. Never mind. That was an observatory, not an encampment. Okay, never mind. I was thinking, oh my god, they actually fixed the thing. Give me a second. 1 second. Sorry about that. Needed to respond really quickly to some messages. He stopped Maya simming, that's good. Yeah, exactly, right? He delayed Sun-Tzu's sim. Even though you do see Sun-Tzu is gonna try to get the industrial zones, he did acquire his city center. Webcam now, he's gonna get a plus 5 industrial zone here. And I do see him getting quite a bit of culture as well. Theater squares popping off. Where did he build this observatory? Oh, plus 4 over here. Oh man, bro, you could have had such an easy plus 6, bro. Anyway. Yeah, we do have more theater squares festivals coming up from Japan. I do see the fight is raging for the city of Madrid. Chuck is attacking that city center with catapults. He's dealing considerable damage and about to take down the walls. We do have Phyrsos' caravel with enough strength to keep on punishing that wall strength. And of course, Chuck did move in another catapult from the east. Now he did manage to get 3 of them actually to count. And I do see he does have enough strength on his swords to start attacking into the city center. After the walls have fallen, we do have Victor not giving all of his bonuses towards that city center. Of course, Phyrsos needs to be the one attacking into the city center first, so he drops the city far enough, low enough, so Russia's units start to deal enough damage to take it over. You do see on their own they don't deal enough damage. He's just waiting for Phyrsos to do something. Finally, we do have the extra culture coming up for Alexis Krempp. He just jumped up to 144 culture, still on 42 science. This will be a problem. Did manage to get Mahabodhi Temple, and I do want to check out how he finishes religion. Defender of the Faith with synagogues. He's going to get plus 7 faith coming up from that specialty building in the holy sites. But why though? Why would you pick? I mean, I understand he's gonna get 1, but that's it. Like, he doesn't have anywhere else to place synagogues. Is this? Did I read this correctly? I did, right? Anyway, I guess he just wanted something. Okay, sure. It's fine. We do have a settler, finally a settler going north. Looks like he is. Oh, he found a 3 tile. Oh my god, I just noticed there was actually a Mercury tile here. He's gonna get 3 amenities. And Phyrsos over here is gonna have an easy plus 9 coming against his opponents. We do have another settler coming up from Tenochtitlan, and that might actually be this one put to the north of POV Avasis, the city of Cree, next to those cocoa tiles. Of course, Cree in the meantime, you do see him managing to be the first one over 200 science, 200 culture. He's over 100 science with 92 culture, also more than decent amount of gold generation on him. It does seem like Ulysse has a very strong team. And I gotta ask, didn't Chuck, wasn't Chuck on another team? Like, really, wasn't Chuck on another team? Like, did he just sub in to Ulysse? But I'm pretty sure he was on another team. Wasn't he on Sumer Rangers or on another team? Yeah, me neither. But I would love to have some form of record saying that guy moved there and that guy did move there, there and there and there and there, you know? Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, I don't even. Oh well, it is what it is. We do need to check out how Phyrsos is gonna try to get his next stats up. Looks like he's going for military engineering. He wants to get the Niter, and he does have at least 1 Niter tile from what I can see to the east of Teaio. I do also notice he did put Iztapaluca to the southwest, and he did buy out one of the mountain tiles over here. Maybe he's worried Chengdu is gonna stop him from getting there. He does want to get a mountain tunnel, maybe. I don't know. It might be. We do have Alexis Krempp improving a few more tiles over here, and I don't see him actually benefiting from a very strong army. He does have Grandmaster Chapel coming up in 3 turn from Xi'an, and I do see granaries coming up from the western city of Longxi. He is also putting down some heavy chariots right in the face of Zaragoza, which will try to defend that city center a little bit more. We're gonna need to see if Chuck is gonna manage to get the higher technologies to push through that. Chuck did manage in the meantime to get the 42 science and the 62 culture, a decent amount of gold and production. Yeah, way more than, of course, Floppy is benefiting from. Floppy is down on 2 cities. We do also need to see Maya's defense. Okay, so Maya won't push anymore against Japan. Japan just repositioned those samurais back behind those rainforests, and they're gonna just sit there, look pretty until next attack. We do have Darth Vader getting a few more settlers out, and I do see he might actually open up another front here to the north of Kopan. Sun-Tzu did get a Hulche and a warrior on that side, while we do have Russia with Japan with a horse. I do also notice from the west side, Darth Vader is putting quite a few more cities on this coast, and he's building up a Grandmaster Chapel in 5. He did manage to recruit an apostle and got a few more writers, and that's actually a very good question. First of all, who got what? We do have era score golden, dark, golden, 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 golden. So everybody except FloppyFlong, who's only on 2 cities, did manage to get a golden age. And we do have them picking up their golden age points now, or options now. I see Dido on a pen brush and voice, Alexis Krempp on Qin-Shi is pen brush and voice, Phyrsos pen brush and voice, Astikos pen brush and voice, Darth Vader pen brush and voice, Chuck pen brush and voice, and then Sun-Tzu needs to pick something. There we go, pen brush and voice. That feels like it's pen brush and voice all the way, right? All of them pen brush and voice, not a single monumentality, man. Come on, one monumentality. Everybody's gonna want to use that faith into getting something else other than okay. I see how it is. Nerva Infinite, good evening, sir. Around 3 days ago, Rom was the 4th Ulysse. Okay. Oh, so wait, Rom got swapped with Chuck? That's what you mean? Let me actually take a look at the roster screen here. So Ulysse now has Liege, Chuck, Rigi, Phyrsos. No, Rom is still on his roster. Okay, Astikos and Soft Style. Okay. Let's go for. I go A, Islam, digital demo, me. He has 2 Nighter, Stapa next to the mountain. This is just to delay, so he can make more units. Cree 10 cities. Yeah, Cree is just going crazy, by the way. Cree is gonna have tanks. He's gonna have planes going against China so fast, China's not gonna know what hit him. Five-second energy. Good evening, sir. Hello. And also, Nerva Infinite, what do you mean on round 3, by the way? Can I know what you mean on round 3? Or are you just talking about the 3 days ago? Is this Liege? Hello? Hello, Liege? Hello? Oh man, what is Liege doing? Oh, he already voted. Okay, he was pouring himself a drink, that's what he was doing. Kicked up with you, bro. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so he went B. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we do have a few knights coming up from China trying to defend Saragossa, while we do need to see Chaka put his catapults into stronger units, into those trebuchets, and we do have more faith generated from him. We do have multiple lavras coming out at the moment, and he's probably going to get a religion at some point. Did manage to put down 2 theater squares next to his government plaza and Temple of Artemis. While I don't actually spot his lavra. Oh, he didn't build one from his capital. Never mind, he didn't go for one. Okay. Or did he? Was this his lavra from his capital? Yeah, that is his lavra. Okay. Okay. We do have to the north Phyrsos getting to the stone tile. I do also notice he's gonna put that city to the east side here, and I do also notice Cree is just getting a few defensive units in the south city of Peak Waskonam. We do need to see if Alexis Krempp is going to try to get a few units here, especially after he's going to get Grandmaster Chapel. At the moment, he's more worried about Aztec than he is about Cree, even though Cree does look quite dangerous with that much production, science, and culture coming up for him. Also, hello, Ailey. I lost all my channel points last prediction. Thanks, Miguel. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Well, he did a good game there. I can't really fault him. But it was Hazagi that just came up on top, man. Yeah, indeed, Nerf of Infinite. Indeed, Astikos here breaking the game again. Cree has been showing up multiple times as an extremely good civilization when it comes to those production points. And we do see him now putting down a few encampments. I see Entertainment Complex coming up from Mr. Vasis. Has, I think, the most food yields in the game also, 275 on him. And he still did not actually settle that northeast of his city center. He does have at least 2 more relatively good cities to the northeast. Putting down harbors is going to allow him to get some admirals as well, not to mention the gold generation. I do want to check really quickly what did they actually pick here. So Aztec did pick up Hypatia. This is very unlikely, by the way. In a game with Maya, Aztec picking up Hypatia is extremely unlikely. We do have, and of course, a good job for coming up for Phyrsos. We do have China picking up 1 great work, 1 great writer for Japan, 2 great writers for Japan, 2 great writers for China, and then China actually picked the 5th one. I don't see actually a lot of. Okay, so Maya did get San Qian with the extra trade route capacity. That's it. And then Cree got extra governor title. Okay, so they didn't pick up that many great merchants. I was expecting a lot more great merchants to be popped off here, especially with the extra trade routes ones, but they just didn't have the points. Cree got this one. Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 of them, and that's about it. I got your points, they are safe with me. Yeah, there we go. Well, we do see another settler coming up from Japan. Interesting that he's going to the south somewhere. I'm actually curious, is it going north? Is it going south? Because the positioning does look like he's going south. Is he actually gonna have the nerve to put it right in the face of Maya? Okay, that's interesting. We do have Maya getting a few more knights out and looking at his technology, his 2 turns from metal casting. He's not going to be that far away from ballistics. He might actually do some cuirassier attack here. I wouldn't recommend it though, but that might be a choice. We do have in the next session, by the way, Third Orthodoxy getting this. Theocracy loses 1 wildcard. I don't think that many Theocracy enjoyers here. And Chuck did gain 2 Diplo points, taking away the Diplo points from China. It was instrumental, by the way. China did build the Mahabodhi temple, and of course he had an advantage when it came to the Diplo points. Now Chuck does have 4, while Alexis only has 3. We do also need to see if Chuck is going to want to push some more into this. I do see he's more interested in trying to get more settlers out and get his sim up, because he has been expending a lot of effort going against Spain. And of course, you do see that he did manage to break and take his capital. That was important. If he's going to go for the next ones, we're going to need to check that out. I think actually Aztec needs to be the one starting up his attack runs here, and that's exactly what's happening. We got multiple knights coming out from Phyrsos' lands. We got horses coming out of his lands, his cities as well. We might actually see a cav push coming out from Aztec. He's 1 turn, 2 turns away from settling that city into the northeast. Did he get, what's his Government Plaza specialty? Government Plaza. Where did you build your Gov Plaza? Oh, Zanzibar. Okay, audience chamber. So he doesn't have the ability to get that. To get that builder. So he needs to buy a builder or build a builder in the north. I'm very surprised he didn't actually move a builder with his settler to immediately improve the Mercury tile. Also, I'm certain that he would, really need to buy that Mercury away from Russia. I would hate to see Russia just acquire that tile for the kick. For the laughs, for the laughs. Horses are also being built by Cree, and as they might start pushing China. Yeah, if they do start pushing China, that's going to be quite a problem here for Alexis Krempp. Of course, there is a counterattack, and this might actually be the reason that Aztec is pushing China, or is getting a few more units out. There are a few knights coming out from Alexis Krempp attacking into Aztec units. And of course, we do see Alexis Krempp is trying to get there. Is he? Okay, there we go. One of his knights did go down. We do have the +6 Katana from Aztec, and of course his knights are much stronger than the Chinese knights because of that. Multiple knights coming up over here to the east of Chengdu. I do see the catapults are moving in on the city of Zaragoza with a few swordsmen. Didn't even go for men-at-arms. Wow, Chuck actually thinks he's gonna go with 50 strength against the city of Zaragoza and will take it down with the advantage of the catapults. That might happen, but it kind of looks like, he's going to lose quite a few more units here. He's going to need to build new ones. Chuck did manage to get only 21 faith per turn, not really the faith output that you want to have to go for Grandmaster Chapel though. A lot of cities coming off from Batoudoo. Batoudoo with Phoenicia is only on 99 science and 82 culture. Does manage to get 177 production, and I do see him putting a lot of theater squares with a lot of these libraries and universities to account for this. We do have him trying to get as soon as possible as much science as he possibly can, and you do notice Sun-Tzu did get the most science out of the game with about, well, actually, no, he's not even close to the best culture. It's 158 science with 121 culture, while Alexis is 86 and 237. The game is not won yet, but we do have a decent amount of advantage coming up from Ulysse, from managing to taking over the Spanish capital and managing to put Spain into 2 cities, while they are managing to get the most production out of the game with 283 on Astikos. His allies are also doing a decent amount of damage. How they will convert that advantage, I would say, not damage, advantage, how they will convert that advantage into a serious return, we're gonna have to wait and see. I also notice Geneva is getting attacked here. It looks like the boats of Astikos are dealing significant damage. They would need to upgrade a little more. And yes, Phyrsos, to answer your question, Phyrsos did buy a builder in Xochicalco. Ooh. Astikos? Savant. Oh. Oh, they're talking about the scientist, and look at scientist, that's what Astikos is also saying it's his bad, it's his fault that he paused at the end of the turn. And then Alexis Krempp is mentioning that the timer finished. Like, you know, there's no way for them to do so. Can they pick? Who's gonna get it? Wait, what? Wait, were so many people? No, can't be. Did it just disappear? What? Okay, interesting. I don't see it in. Oh no, never mind. I was looking for this kind of icon, like sorry, for this kind of icon, and I totally forgot Abu has the general icon. Never mind. So it went from Phoenicia, Batoudoo. Well, I guess it is what it is. They made a mistake. He's gonna get it. Next one is gonna be Ibn Khaldun. It's the campus one with the extra housing. Who's of the city state? This Geneva. It's Alexis Krempp. It's China actually. Oh, that city state looks like it's gonna go down next turn. There's another caravel coming up over there. Malinanko is settled between those two cocoa tiles. We do have a builder available to go for those plantations. Another +4 extra damage will come out from these two cities that Phyrsos did settle. That's going to be a total of +10 luxury attack bonus against China here. China is not aware of this, by the way. He only knows there's a single continent. He's not aware of the northern cities, or at least I don't see him aware. Let me actually take a look at his view. Yeah, they don't see anything here. How can they not see anything? So it's only, when was it? Alexis Krempp doesn't actually have the vision on Geneva. That is so weird. They can't see anything here. Wow. Okay, so they don't know what's happening with the splits. Oof. He's gonna learn the hard way when his units are gonna fall so fast. Oh well, we'll see. Of course, it's Phyrsos' jump to get as much science as possible, to get as much culture as possible, to try to overwhelm his opponent with higher technology. Alexis Krempp is doing a good job keeping up with the science necessary, and in the total tab we do have a definite advantage. Remember, Phyrsos had a lot more science per turn from a lot earlier in the game compared to Alexis Krempp. So 1100 culture, 1100 science total for Alexis Krempp versus Phyrsos' 1800. That's almost double because of the difference from the beginning. Okay, Geneva has been defeated. We're gonna have a difference over here in the sand screen. Of course, gonna have a little bit of a drop. It's fine. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get back out there. We do have also Phyrsos managing to get a spy that's gonna go into China's land. The spy of China did go, by the way, and settled in Pihto Kahana Piwi coming up over here on Astikos. And yes, I did it again, boys. I did it again. I did the incantation. What's gonna happen now? What's gonna happen now? We don't know. We don't know, man. Pihto Kahana Piwi. What do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna, after the incantation? What do you guys think is gonna happen? Anything? No? Nothing's gonna happen? Okay, well, we'll see. Incantations over here coming up over. It is what it is. Pihto kahana piwi. Oh, look at that. It happened, bro. Look at that. You say that city name 3 times and boom, anonymous gifter gives 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. We got Tommy Dread, we got Ed Bala, Augusto Slav, Ronnie G, and 12, and Haley. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much. Meteor with thanks. The meteor with oh, that's what's gonna happen over here on Cree. Yeah. Oh, meteor with thanks. Where's the meteor, by the way? Is there a meteor tile here? No, nowhere. Oh man. Now an alien civ will invade the game from outer space and take over. Can you imagine the horror of that happening? and they couldn't be able to like close the game or something like that. They needed to play the game out until the end. You went from yeah, yeah. Well, we do have Batoudoo over here with quite a few cities needing to get those shipyards in. Of course, it's so good to have this advantage coming up with the ability to get industrial zones and shipyards at the same time. He's gonna get double the extra points of production over here. We do have him on 178 production, while of course he's not up there yet. He still did not build most of his shipyards yet either. Now we do see 4 of them in production, and of course I do see him getting a few more dams. I do really like how he plays that one single industrial zone between most of his cities. He's gonna get the extra production coming up from his factory on most of his cities around his industrial zone. We do have Russia actually upgrading his catapults into trebuchets, and now he is gonna have a stronger unit to attack into the cities of Spain. I thought this is gonna happen much earlier, but I guess he did wait a little bit. He thought it's gonna be okay to attack with just swordsmen and catapults. Looks like it was not, and he got pushed back by, of course, the Chinese knights. We got also Phyrsos managing to get the first frigate, which is I don't where is the frigate? Frigate? No, Phyrsos. Hello. Where is the frigate? I don't know where the frigate is. Like, it should have been here somewhere. I would have thought it's next to Texcoco, Chempoala, but it's not. Or even Madrid. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, we do have Phyrsos upgrading Mercury, upgrading Citrus. He's gonna get to Truffles. He did manage to get a builder on Malinanco's Cocoa Tiles. He's gonna get that one as well. And we do see him on +8 luxury attack bonuses with 2 more to go. He's gonna be +10 really quickly. I think there's going to be quite an issue over or quite a question mark if he can settle another city for multiple amenities. I don't actually see one available for him. Oh, and I gotta say, I really need to get to the bathroom. Why is he sending his fleet to the east, by the way? Is he just opening up the lands? I guess so, right? The vision towards Japan. Yeah, he's just opening up the highways for those traders. It's fine. I would have thought he's just gonna boost Poundmaker though. Boosting Poundmaker is probably gonna be the best way of them getting a win here. With Poundmaker having a good science advantage, good culture, and not to mention a lot of production. He can choose between going tanks or going planes. It kind of looks like that he's gonna go tanks here, putting down multiple encampments is usually a sign of things to come. 3 encampments put down from the southern cities. That means he's gonna want to get the oil for his tanks. We do have Phyrsos moving in some crossbows against the Chinese knights. China did core up his knights, but look at that, +9 activated on the Aztec knights. And I gotta say, with this note, I really need to get to the bathroom. Be right back. we got a visitor. He really wanted to jump in as well. Let's actually see what's going on. So we do have general coming up for Phyrsos. Looks like he is gonna move on to the Chinese city of Chengdu. That is defended by a Knight Corps, and it looks like from the north, Phyrsos is also gonna need to get the morning camels down, and I do see him needing to get his upgrades on his units. Stronger units is gonna be the way to go there. We do have Zaragoza with the walls taken down, and it looks like the trebuchets are attacking into the wall strength, not actually attacking into anything else. That's a good way for Russia, for Russia to just take down the city center, and that's it. Finally, we do have religion coming up from Chuck, choral music, itinerary bridges, and pagodas coming up for him, with shrines and temples provide the culture equal to their intrinsic faith output, itinerary bridges with the 30% spread, and pagodas coming up for the extra influence point. He did manage to get the extra 2 Diplo victory points, so he just needs a lot of culture to try to get Statue of Liberty. Campus research projects coming up from Taco Plan. Are we seeing? Oh, we got Newton coming up over here. And there's a fight between Maya and Aztec, and it looks like Maya is not putting the production. But we do have Maya attacking into Japan. Darth Vader is in a little bit of trouble. These cuirassiers, even though I thought, well, they might not be that important. Looks like they will get cored up, and they will be quite. Oh my God, he's just straight up buying them with faith, of course, coring them up in the city of Osaka. Sun-Tzu does have many times, and now the cuirassiers will not do enough damage against the samurai scores. That level 2 Philly Cannon core though is gonna do enough damage. That's gonna 2-shot Samurai Silly. So a bit of a problem here for him. Walls coming up next from Osaka. The Tin Camel is gonna stay alive. We do have a secondary attack going against the Copan, and as you can see over here, we do have multiple units, multiple field cannons going against Nagoya, while I do also notice cuirassiers are crossing the river to go against the city center. Darth Vader is gonna need to buy out units over there with faith. He does have at the moment 134 faith per turn with 165 science and 193 culture. Looks like he's getting quite close to Sun-Tzu's numbers. It's more of a problem since when he got those numbers. You can see Sun-Tzu is way ahead because of his early acquirement of those points. Let's see over here. I'm curious what we are meaning when you're talking with 2-3 frigates. It's GG. I'm not so sure what you are referring to, because I honestly don't see where frigates could be a thing here. Battleships, yes, battleships could attack into Taiwan, could attack into Zaragoza. Yes, those would have an effect. Aztec versus China. Okay. So I guess here you're referring to here. Yeah, he could have actually attacked the knight. Yeah, I guess. To break the chokes. Yeah. Aztec 344 chokes there, and for Spain City. Yeah, the battleships for the Spain City, because it's 3 tiles away, unfortunately. It can be hit by frigates. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, I guess. Oh, found the frigate. Found the frigate. It's in Chalco. Hello. Hello, Monsieur Frigate. Come on. Come to the west side. Allez, frigate, allez. Darth Vader. Does Japan have what it takes to defend the east attack against Nagoya? That's, I think, the major question that we need to ask ourselves. Yes, he did manage to get musketman corps, which are going to be really tough defending against his opponents here. getting the walls up in Osaka is also instrumental. While we do see him getting printing, he just got a bit more damage. The problem is those field cannons will make quick work of his units quite quickly, and he is lucky that Sun-Tzu doesn't benefit from a general on the north. He's gonna need his own field cannons, and at the moment I'm not actually seeing where Darth Vader is on ballistics. I do see he doesn't have ballistics, and he has at least muscular technology, right? That's it. I don't know if he has metal casting, if he has, if he started up on ballistics or not. Yeah, he can attack units. Yes, for sure. He can take down the units. Yes, yes. He can open up the way on the east of Zaragoza. He can open up the way. The archer, for example, the swordsman would be taken down. Yes. Well, we do need to see China here trying to get that advantage. He's trying to take down Taruga, which is Aztec city-state. That's not going to be helped, as in that's not going to be stopped. Aztec here cannot put enough damage soon enough against China to do anything kind of damage. We do have on the west side Japan coming up over here with the defense. Still has a problem on the east side. He did almost lose a horse, but got it back soon enough, fast enough. He's not building units. This is actually quite surprising. He's not building units. He's trying to get another general for that north. Japan does have 8 great general points a turn, and I do see him getting over there. Let's see, Cree. We got coal power plant started. He's gonna jump in production really quickly. He's already on 369 production. You can imagine Phyrsos over here is gonna try to keep on going against China. He just took down one of the Chinese knights, the core one, the important one, and of course getting his own core ability does allow him to push much faster, much stronger. Yeah, the problem here is literally unit count. He's going to need to build a lot of units quickly enough to go against China, just forcing him to defend himself. Yeah, the more production they make China spend on units, the less he's going to have for his sim, and of course the easier it will be for Astikos to come and take him. And we do have 291 science coming up from Astikos, 190 culture. In Phyrsos' main cities, looks like he's going for the sim over here for more science rather than anything else. In the text screen now we do see where Darth Vader is. He's on metal casting, the same as Phyrsos is on metal casting. We do have him with one. Okay, we'll see how this happens. Okay, Knights coming out of his cities. He was forced to move his Muskeman core from that tile. It's unfortunate because of course he was benefiting from a strong unit. He just Sun-Tzu just one shot his crossbow next to the city of Osaka on the truffle tile. That field cannon core is just unbelievably strong, by the way. It can even attack into the encampments and deal amazing amount of damage. Encampments coming out from multiple cities of Maya. Looks like he is preparing for some tank shenanigans. We do have Sun-Tzu mass production in 1, Scorched Earth in 2. He's going a little bit top 3 here, and I do see he already has 2 encampments ready to go. He's going to need to finish the military academies in them if he wants to get the oil, and that's probably going to be one of his priorities a little bit later. Now he is going to try to focus on taking at least, or pushing actually, Japan harder and harder. Japan realized this is happening, and finally he's getting his knights down. Knights out, I mean. Oof. That's unfortunate here. Those three, oh, so many points. Where did he? Oh, he got terracotta. That's why I was thinking, like, where did he get all of these level 1 field cannons and level 2 field cannons? Like, really, bro? And then I saw terracotta army. That's why he got it. I don't see a spy though from Maya in the series of Japan. He does. Oh, yeah, never mind. He does have one here. Listening post. Okay, never mind. It's on Yokohama. It took me a while to spot it. On China, we do have Aztec spy coming up in Changsha, and there should be a spy here. Yeah, there is one from China on Texcoco. We do have China being pushed, but then it got back his tile. There's no more crossbow. I guess he's gonna need to rebuild. Yeah, he's going to need to rebuild. Still waiting to see where Phyrsos is, when Phyrsos is gonna choose to go on the attack. Now he's just building up his science and culture. We do have him getting an advantage over Alexis Krempp. Of course, in the total tab here, he is way ahead of Alexis when it comes to the science screen, and we do have him catching up in the culture screen, 4600 versus 3400. Managing to get the city of Xochicalco. He got those extra 3 amenities. Marinanco is going to get another 1, and of course we do see the plus 10 luxury attack bonus. When the tanks will come out, this is going to be extremely advantageous. We do have more universities and campuses coming out from these cities. I do see archaeological museum for the culture, and of course looking at the cities of Cree. Looking at the production screens, we do have Cree on 413 production, 211, 279 production. Sun-Tzu is on 234. They're not even getting close to the numbers that Cree is outputting at the moment, especially since it's 4 versus 3, because Spain only has a few cities. That's a major problem for them. I also notice FloppyFlong is trying to make it as hard as possible for him to go down. He's putting cities all over the place in far enough corners, so he's not going to go down quickly. Finally, we do have also Batoudoo getting a 245 production, getting a few more of these industrial zones down. He did finish most of his shipyards, and he's getting 151 science and 110 culture. Who did manage to get Newton? Newton got picked up by Aztec, and he's gonna get the extra advantage from having a free library, a free university in one of his new campuses. And when he's gonna activate Newton, he's also gonna get the +2 extra science in all of his universities, or I should say in each of the universities he has. Starting up his production of bombards. Those will soon turn into artilleries. He will need to couple his efforts with Astikos. They do benefit from a decent amount of gold on them. 206 gold coming up from Astikos. On Phyrsos, while Astikos is on 342. While on the other side, the only one actually making gold is Batoudoo. It does feel like they're gonna need to put up quite a bit of an effort to get that gold generation going. We do have Chuck with a few coursers that might want to interact with Phoenicia a little bit. Might want to try to go and pillage a few tiles here. Or is he going for China? Like, what's going on here? Nick D, also, even if Japan dies, Aztec and Cree are so far ahead in its game over. Yeah, I think even if I mean, Japan is not gonna die here. There's no way Japan dies here. It's just he got a little bit mixed up with putting up an effort to get the defense going, but he's not gonna die. Like, immediately when he got his spiking shots, he started doing damage against the cuirassiers, and of course since all of these are hills and the Maya doesn't have a general to work for these field cannons, it's very hard for him to move. He can't move and shoot. He needs to move last second and then shoot next turn, and it's a pain. It's quite a pain. Also, I'm pretty sure we got Darth Vader here really close to his ballistics. His 2 turns ballistics. He's gonna get cuirassiers that will be a strong enough unit to attack into the field cannon, counter attack into the field cannon. Even if Japan dies, he's told. Yeah. What is this? Oh my god, the Cree trade routes, bro. Actually, I think that's the culture. Lol. Look at this acquirement of territory. Lol. Whoa, Batoudoo getting Venetian arsenal. Okay, sure. Yeah, that works. That works. Ooh, actually, I see Maya did manage to breach through the defenses of that encampment of Osaka, and of course Darth Vader here needs to put more units on that defense. The level 2 field cannon core of Sun-Tzu is doing considerable damage while the bombards are moving in. And we do have Darth Vader with enough units to actually switch off those, switch with new ones, while in the city of Nagoya he did manage to upgrade most of his units to cuirassiers. He's gonna now start to attack back into these field cannons. Of course the level 2s are probably gonna go down relatively quickly. We do need to see if Darth Vader is also gonna get a general. He did get John Dark. That's a Renaissance Industrial General. Getting the bonuses to these cuirassiers. This is gonna be instrumental. An extra movement point is gonna be strong. Not to mention the +5. On Aztec, we finally see those bombards come out of his cities, and they're gonna move towards the southwest. He did manage to poke a little bit Alexis Krempp to destabilize him, while Taruga is just about to go down. Alexis did need to put a lot of effort into taking it down. Considerable amount of units have been moved there. While from the north, Russia is taking down the city's defenses of Zaragoza. Could not manage to breach the defenses with an actual unit to take over the city-state. There are enough archers to keep on defending, and it looks like in the front line he does have 2 swordsmen, quite weak swordsmen. We're going to need to see them go down to the crossbow, the level 2 crossbow of Russia. On Russia's land, he's trying to get the next tier population so he can put down more of these districts, getting a bit more science. Chuck did finally manage to arrive to 100 science and 135 culture. Quite a bit late in the game, but he is managing to get an economy going, and he keeps on pounding on Spain. He's still gonna have those Cossacks at some point, and he can help the push against China. Actually, Cossacks are coming up in 5 turns from Chuck. Chuck also arrived at 47 faith per turn, while I don't think he actually went for, but let me check. Yeah, he went for Foreign Ministry. He didn't go for GMC, for Grandmaster Chapel. None thought of denying that. Oh wait, Blackbeard, excuse me. Huh? You mean Black Pearl's curse? Oh, I don't know what you mean there, Pizza Lord. I'm confused. My lord, please enlighten me. What is that, Blackbeard's? Oh, we do have a John Dark with the relics, by the way. 2 relics that could be acquired later on. Maybe he's gonna get them. I don't know. He can use a little bit of faith more, but at the moment he's much more useful. John Dark is much more useful into helping Maya get the extra, Japan get the extra strength on Maya. Oh, Venetian Arsenal. Okay. None thought to deny Venetian, but I mean, yeah, sure. The thing with the Venetian Arsenal, it's nice if you can actually use it against your opponent somehow, unless we're gonna see some amazing strategies coming up over here with boats coming out of the cities. That's not gonna happen, and I'm actually quite curious, where is Japan's settler going? Why is he going to the south here? Does he want to block this? Because he can block this. He can settle the maze and he will block any kind of effort of Phoenicia to get there. I guess that there could be another one here. Put on the sheep tile or the snow, and you get another one here, and then you connect it with a canal. Oh well. Okay, great library just finished. It's in Tayo, and he's starting up his encampments. Okay, there we go. Multiple encampment training projects will start up from him while he's building up his bombard count. Okay, some Corsair cores upgraded. Cuirassiers also. These are going to be quite strong, even against the Knight cores. We do have Timur as a great general. That's not good, the good one for field cannons or for Cuirassiers. Not to mention bombards. Bombards are one era later. We do need bombards. Sorry, artilleries are one era later. We do need to see if we're gonna have any kind of planes here. I don't see planes. I see Phyrsos getting military science. Yeah, that's military science. Yep. And then I see Darth Vader going top 3, square rigging, check buttress, Astikos is scientific theory. Okay, Astikos might actually go labs into planes. Going scientific theory does mean he's opening up the middle way. He's gonna want to get steam power, he's gonna want to get flight. There we go, scientific theory, flight. There we go, flight coming up from Astikos. So he's going planes. We're gonna have Aztec with the ground patrol, and then Cree with the planes. You've seen how fast jet bombers or bombers can go through a nation, so we might actually see him try to go that way. I think that's actually the best choice that he could get in this scenario. He does have a lot of production coming off from his cities, a decent amount of advantage when it comes to the science and the culture. So all three advantages are on him. Maya didn't settle Mei City, could just tunnel in the middle of Japan's land. Mei City, this one, you mean? No. I like the idea, but because he never settled, he doesn't have the option to actually get a tunnel through this. Yeah, if it's on your opponent's land, you can't tunnel through it. It needs to be neutral or your land to be able to tunnel. Yeah, it was available. Yeah, I agree. It was available. He never did it. He put this city over here to the west side and blocked that maze tile, by the way. I'm not sure if you noticed earlier, but there was a city here. And because there was a city here, he blocked the maze settle. It was on his maximum amount of cities. Wait, a frigate? They're spending a lot of gold, by the way. A lot of gold. They do have a lot of gold, but they're also spending a lot of gold. Let's see what's going on here. We got 2 more turns for the medieval era to finish. We're gonna go into the Renaissance one. Looking at the era score, it looks like FloppyFlong is gonna go heroic here. Yeah, heroic. We got Alexis Krempp going golden, 128, 122. Phyrsos also 8 points away from golden. That is a bit of a problem. He might drop in gold considerably. We'll see. Astikos, not really caring about that golden age. Dark age is gonna be his choice to go for, and it looks like Dark Vader with Chuck also dark age. We do have China upgrading his cuirassier course right in the face of Phyrsos. Of course, Phyrsos could go calves to deny that. There we go. That's exactly what he's doing. Deny that pressure. We do have Phyrsos with a few field cannons, getting his bombards up in the front line. He's getting his military engineers to start building up the infrastructure to resupply the lines of units going against the Chinese territory. And of course, now he is getting up for war. This is what's happening. Phyrsos got his advantages, got his points of science, his points of culture, gold generation, and at the same time, he's gonna get his production up. He's not too far away from getting tanks, and he wants to be prepared with multiple pre-built bombards to go against his opponent here with artilleries, upgrade them into artilleries, and of course get them into his opponents. We do need to see Russia get his Cossacks, and of course he got a few courses over here in Madrid. We would probably see him, we will probably gonna see him buy those Cossacks with what faith though? He's only 228 faith. It doesn't look like he's gonna have a lot of faith to work with. Looking at the score screen here, it does look like we do have an advantage coming up for the Diplo favor of Ulysse, but that's just at face value, honestly. I think the end of the game, no, they're actually quite equal, because we got 270 on Sun-Tzu that needs to give at least a few tens of points to FloppyFlong, and he will equal that out. Batoudoo is also gonna need to give Alexis a few more points, and yeah, they're gonna end up around 180, 195, I guess, 190, 195 average. Spain still endures, yeah, but at what cost? At what cost? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. At what cost? Seriously, Cree could almost go for science victory. Yeah. I mean, with that much production and science, yeah, he could, and that's pre-labs, by the way. That's gonna be a amazing boost when he's gonna get the labs. I still think actually planes should be the faster way to go through, because if they do manage to break Astikos, there's no enemy to or I should say there's nobody from Lesumer Rangers to go for a win condition. Wait, I see Astikos. Sorry, I meant Alexis. Alexis, not Astikos. Alexis. So if Astikos manages to break Alexis. Oh, we do have Russia trying to figure out where Spain's cities are, and he did manage to figure out where one is. Not gonna get to take it down. Barcelona is also off the coast there. We do have Seville, Cartagena on the western side, and I do see finally Japan did manage to push back Maya's units from the north and from the south. This one got trapped. This one, Sun-Tzu's cuirassier. Oh my god, this one got trapped. You know what this cuirassier is doing? He's in the scorched earth trials. Did you guys see the scorched trials or from the Maze Runner series, or was it the Maze Runner? I think it was the Maze Runner, right? Yeah, Maze Runner series. What is it? The second one was the scorched, or the third one? This is what they're doing, right? They built for this cuirassier corps one of those traps, and he's there. He just needs Darth Vader just needs to build a maze for him to get out of there. Yeah, how is he getting paid? Yeah, how is he getting paid? Is he coming like, are they allowing the ones paying him go through, or is it through the mountains? How is that happening? I don't like anime, bro. Like, I know it's a thing. I don't like anime at all. Man, I don't know how to say this. Like, but don't get me wrong, I don't like the normal animations either. Like, the only animations that I actually like are the ones real life animations. For example, like the ones that were done by oh my god, how not I forgot how it's called actually. Anyway, okay, let's go for 1 second here so I can finish this, and I'm gonna finish my idea. Bitch damn, gold bitch damn. Okay. No, I saw it, bro. I saw it on Netflix. I don't know. No, just no. It's like no, hentai is just no, or anime, not hentai. Sorry, anime is just. I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, it's just. So let me figure this out. This was animation movie 2001, I believe it was. Not Atlantis. Oh, Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within is the last animated movie, like real movie that I actually enjoyed. Otherwise, I just like those ones that are extremely funny. For example, like the ones Disney puts out. Pixar, for example. Oh my god, Pixar is amazing. Pixar is unbelievable. Like, oh my god, it's just so funny, so funny. Not sure if you guys saw The Spirits Within, Final Fantasy. I don't think it has anything to do with the other Final Fantasy, with the series. Yeah, Pixar is, wow, the best, I would say, tops down the best studio like ever when it comes to doing animated stuff. And I'm talking about the animated stories and so on. They're doing amazing work. Because animated stuff, I think. By the way, did you guys know there are only two major studios for animated effects that are top notch, like top of the line? Only two major studios. What? You know, like what? That's it. And it's one was created by Lucas. Guess what? He created his own studio for animation for Star Wars. And then the other one is a Digital Domain. Was it? The first one is. Of course, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of small ones that can pick up the slack, but those are the major ones. What was it? I'm trying to figure out to remember the name of the studio here. It's something like Lights and Magic or something. I think I have them on my YouTube. DreamWorks is also good. Yeah, DreamWorks is also good. Nylin, you got caught, bro. Auto mode over there. Didn't hear about that kind of a party. What can I say, man? Yeah, exactly. That one, ILM, that one. Vida Monster. Thank you so much. Industrial Light and Magic, right, or something. ILM. Yeah, Industrial Light and Magic. That's what it is. Exactly. It's one of the two best ones, man. It's one of the two best ones. Check out Digital Domain if you want to check out the other one. Like Digital Domain, you think of Transformers. Industrial Light and Magic, you think of Star Wars. You know, basically. Okay, so let's come back to the game here and see what happened in the oh, didn't. Okay. Okay. Well, at least I voted something. Okay. We do have, let's see, in the World Congress gold minus 50. We do have neutralized governor not available. Then Chuck did lose 2 Diplo points, so they did try to stop the Diplo encouragement here, the requirement. We do have close culture dialogue coming up from Chuck, and he's starting to convert his ally. I did notice a few missionaries coming up from the coast, from the northern coast, to convert Aztec cities. While we do have more military equipment showing up in the south, I do see China did manage to get his mobilization. it looks like we do have Phyrsos also arriving at 270 science, 138 culture. Has a problem with the culture now that he lost his pen brush and voice. Has a definite problem with the culture. But at the same time, they're gonna need to fight Russia's Cossacks in the north of Zaragoza, while you do see Russia is trying to walk in the cities of China and try to get a few pillages off. They don't have that big of an issue with the gold generation, especially since Astikos is on 455. Even in a normal age, he's booming with that gold generation. We do have him on 578 also production per turn and trying to get him on training projects. He's getting a few biplanes out coming up on the west side, while in the tech screen you do see him going for steam power and mobilization. Also Le Petre, his capital city did what does this mean, by the way? I don't want to speak something weirdly here. Maybe what? No, that's an L missing here. Oh wait, really? Why is he called this? What is this? Astikos? Why is he calling himself this? Aztec over fascism? Yeah, well, fascism does give you the advantage on the how to say, on the defense as well on the offense, while Aztec only has it on the attack. Non, j'ai fait du badminton, donc j'ai des volants chez moi. Ludicrous, man, what? You just like badminton, bro. Okay. I understand. Okay, I see how it is. Also, good evening, sir. I'll talk good evening. There we go. It's the title of the movie. Indeed, Nylin, indeed. It's a lot of sweat in that industry. Man, I'm a CG artist and we usually work non-stop. It's crazy, especially in large studios. I totally get it, bro. I totally get it. And I have so much respect coming up for anybody working in the visual artist side, not to mention actually in the creative scene overall, because everybody has some blood, sweat, and tears coming up on them. I've worked in televisions and I know how it is to be on the clock to get, you know, exactly what you need to get the correct moment in time. Getting shows done in 1 week with so much stuff going around. I can only imagine how much work is being done in detail, of course, for the animation. But yeah, it's amazing, by the way. It's amazing. Oh, there we go. Nice. I didn't get to actually. Wait, editor is in wait, story editor or the editor is in actual video editor? Because I worked, yeah, okay, montage, okay. I worked exactly there. Video editor, yeah. I worked as a video editor as well. I was working for how to say, shows like oh my god, oh. X Factor, yeah, that one. That's the biggest show I went. The other ones were kind of small, like we had like a competition, money competition, figure out the questions and so on. But X Factor was totally different beast. Oh, you were on news. Yeah, I wasn't on the news. I was on the other side. I was on the artistic side. So I worked in a television company that had news, had how to say, dramas and so on. You know, the one that deals with star something happening around relationships and so on. And then we had the artistic side, which was with movies and with the X Factor and other competitions and so on. I worked in the entertainment, yeah, in the entertainment one. They wanted to put me on the football, and I was like, the girl at the relationship, I'll say, the human resources was asking me, do you know anything about football? Like, can you recognize a football player from the scene? And I was like, no. No, I haven't watched football in like 10 years. Don't do that to me. What is this? Not that I enjoyed going another way, but I did go there to learn. That was the major advantage, learning how the business works, learning how you need to get job done, what do you need for everything, like that's what I learned there. And now the industry has changed so much in the past 10 years. Wow, like we're about to hit that technological level in which you don't need, I think we actually hit it, it's just a matter of changing the technology in the studios. You don't actually need 5 guys to hold cameras anymore. You just can automate a lot of stuff. You don't even go over 12 cities unless you kill someone. How many cities do we have here? 9, 10, 10, 10, 8, 10, 12. We got Batoudoo on 12, by the way. And yeah, I do want to echo that. You don't really go for 10. You don't really go over 12. It looks like also Batoudoo is gonna try to deny Statue of Liberty. Well, that's good for him, and of course you do see on the other team we don't actually see anybody going for it. He did manage to also get the 454 production. Sun-Tzu is also on 450, only on 246 cities though, and that's a bit that's quite less than we were expecting here. Yeah, we thought he's gonna go 7 cities at least, 8 cities. Well, we'll see. It looks like also Japan is gonna get defense going against him, a harder defense, and Maya will just need to get tanks. He's going combustion in 4 turns, while I do see Japan is gonna get refining in 1. They don't manage to get steel yet, so he's gonna need to go through steel before combustion. He does have a significant advantage when it comes to both the culture and the science at the moment. Looking at his production, though, it's a bit lower, but you gotta take into account that faith generation as well. We do have Aztec pushing through his advantage towards Chengdu, and I do see Alexis Krempp coming up with cuirassier armies over here to defend himself. And we do have Astikos also pushing up from the coast. He did manage to deal the damage on most of the units that were on the coast here with his battleships. I do also notice his plus 10 luxury attack bonus does allow him to deal so much damage against these land units. China did manage to get at least 1 RT core that we can hit back on these battleships and can damage it considerably, while Phyrsos, by the looks of it, is building up his tank count. He's only gonna have a few tanks though. I do see he lost quite a few of his cuirassiers, and from what I can see, he didn't he doesn't get to core up the next ones, or I should say he doesn't have a lot of production to build up his armies straight up, straight from the get-go. He's gonna need to core them up, fleet them up on the way to his opponent. We do have also Astikos getting up for war, getting quite a few biplanes on the front line. Needs to be careful to keep them in his territory so he can upgrade them. And of course, fighters are look to be the way to go here. That is unfortunate. Definitely bombers would have been much better choice. But I guess he is gonna try to focus on the Chinese units, while we're gonna have Aztec here take down the city centers. With the artillery armies, he's gonna have a considerable advantage taking down these steel walls. Yeah, it's mostly automated now. Yeah, exactly. We're getting to that part of television in which, yeah, mostly is how to say, a lot less, I would say, human contact. Oh, we got a GG. We got a GG called out. They saw the planes, they saw the battleships, they saw the advantages of their opponents, and Les Sumer Rangers concedes the game. Ulysse manages to get a win, another win on their belt, and it looks like at the moment we're gonna have them with a serious advantage coming up against all of the other players. I did want to take a look really quickly on no, I don't see it yet. We could take a look really quickly here. CivFR division, no, season 10. We can take a look at how many points they got. They were one of the serious teams that did play their games all of the time. They are on 8 wins and 1 loss at the moment. They only lost once. Second team coming up after them, Freditos de la Vega, Black Peter coming up with 6 and 3 on the third slot, with SAS team coming up with 5 and 3. Let's jump into the channels and see what they have to say, what were the mistakes being done during the game, what were the success stories, and of course I do have to point out we are in the French community. We're gonna hear quite a bit of French, and I do want to apologize for me not knowing yet a lot of French to translate. I still am working on getting the translations going, and as you can see, I'm improving. You know, I'm getting there. A bit more French here, a bit more French there. And in the meantime, I think it is important for the French-speaking viewers to hear a little bit about post-game chat here. So let's jump in.
Ce qui fait que c'est problématique.
C'est chiant.
Alors il y a l'Aztec, il y a le japonais et il y a le Cree. Donc il y a tout le monde sur la carte.
Effectivement, il y a tout le monde.
Mais GG à vous en tout cas.
GG, well played.
Ouais. Je pense
Ouais, j'étais un peu mort, ouais.
Mais on a fait des plays qui étaient cool, genre aussi pas de religion et Japon qui va se la religion. Le fait qu'on voit le nom de la mer espagnole sur ma flaque, on a pris des bonnes décisions pas évidentes, je pense. Et ensuite, là, une fois qu'on fait ça, la game est assez simple pour nous par rapport à vous, je pense.
Parce qu'on a appris un truc récemment en fait qui est que c'est les mecs les plus hauts dans le lobby qui donnent leur nom aux maires. Et donc en fait le naval on se met toujours tout en haut pour avoir les amiraux dans le cas d'un cas clutch, etc. Mais le trade-off de ça c'est que c'est toi qui te fais griller que les autres, quand les autres sont sur ta mer ou pas quoi.
Waouh.
Wow.
Effectivement,
toi avec la mer du russe, ça aurait pu être une mer russe hein.
Non le
Ah
golfe,
non,
en fait,
c'est le golfe de Gascogne. Et donc du
comme
coup,
l'Espagne est en haut dans le lobby, quand il spawn en premier et quand il spawn, la mer à côté de la qualité est nommée par l'Espagne.
Le russe qui est en haut.
Ouais, mais il est pas naval, donc il donne pas son nom à la mer.
Et donc en fait c'est pas clair, enfin tu vois je sais pas, on a toujours cette habitude de mettre les navals en haut des lobbies, mais ça se trouve t'as plus d'avantages à les mettre en bas.
Je sais pas pourquoi, mais ouais, pour des trucs genre Norvège.
Là, dans cette situation là où en effet il a 3 mecs sur sa côte et que
ouais bah là si vous avez mis l'Espagne
l'information que
tout en bas du lobby, c'est lui qui aurait vu un nom de mer Aztec.
et par exemple, la prochaine fois que vous jouerez contre Ulysse, on mettra le norvégien tout en bas du lobby, comme ça vous saurez pas où est le norvégien, et nous on saura sur quelle mer vous êtes.
Comme ça, il aura vraiment aucun amiraux.
Quelle mer
Ouais, mais c'est pas son projet. Hein. C'est vraiment pas son projet au mec.
C'est vrai.
Voilà. Donc, elle n'est même pas notée sur le stream de ça, du golfe de Gascogne, etc. Alors que c'est un play dont on parle de plus en plus là entre nous en team, etc. Mais bien joué de l'avoir fait. Vous avez fait vraiment une super game. Hein. Bart, il était là, ça fait chier. Ils ont fait de belles parties et tout. Vraiment, le niveau augmente, etc. C'est vrai que vous avez fait une très très belle game. Vous reverrez le cast, etc.
Sur la Russie par rapport à la dernière game, c'était comment? C'était Pixel le sim?
Ouais, c'était Pixel, mec, rien à dire.
Ah là, il s'est pas RL Wonder en tout cas.
Ah, j'ai pas fait de Wonder.
Qui ça? Ah, la Russie n'a pas fait de Wonder, ouais.
Ah, c'était pas le plan.
Ouais, il n'y a pas eu de plan Wonder. Et en début de partie, je parlais justement du match-up qui allait être compliqué s'il y avait un play peut-être conquistador justement en 1v1 frontal véritablement terrestre du côté de l'Espagnol. Et ça fait plaisir, et comme le disait Phyrsos justement, de voir que ce soit Chuck ou que ce soit Sprig, ils se sont adaptés véritablement à ce qu'ils devaient faire dans la partie pour pouvoir gagner. Et ça, c'était vraiment le gros point fort de pourquoi, voilà.
Discuter en équipe en fait pendant leur lit, ouais.
Donc bien joué. Voilà, vraiment, si vous avez à retenir cette game, c'est votre adaptation, ce que vous avez fait tous ensemble. Astikos, t'as fait une game vraiment incroyable, masterclass sur le Cree là, du début à la fin, en termes de guild, en termes de settle, positionnement, etc.
Ouais, mais tu vois, je pense que quelqu'un comme Rom ferait une meilleure game. Genre, parce que tu sais, à un moment, je me suis dit, tiens, je suis censé carry cette game, j'ai pas mis de zone indus et j'en ai pas prévu. Tu vois, j'étais un peu là, genre en touriste.
Ouais. Mais c'est bien, ça s'est bien fait.
Je suis pas convaincu parce que je trouve que quand j'ai vu ton spawn,
il est là lui.
Ouais. J'ai squatté le cast à un moment donné. Et je trouve que justement t'as super bien exploité ton spawn et tu l'as joué de la façon que tu devais la jouer. T'as fait des choix que moi j'aurais pas fait en termes de settle, notamment de la B3, j'aurais pas mis là. Et au final t'as explosé parce que t'as fait des bons choix sur un spawn qui est pas forcément super bon. Et je pense que le type de gouffre t'as mis giga bien aussi, non?
Ouais, le type de gouffre.
C'est qui, Astikos?
Pour 17 sur un magasin, ouais, le type de gouffre il te fait.
Non,
bah ton BO
c'est une bonne value.
Non, et après, tu vois, j'ai hésité parce que il y avait le settle qui est sur un bétail, mais moi je voyais pas le bétail, je voyais que de l'ombre. En bout de rivière, en bas à droite de Mistawasi, je me disais là-bas ça peut être pas mal d'aller settle, mais je vois pas non plus ce qu'il y a. Et l'autre, j'étais sûr que la ville était bien et c'était plus rapide de la mettre. Je me suis dit, on y va.
Après, est-ce qu'on peut blâmer un petit peu quand même Alexis là sur le grand bain quand même? On était un petit peu étonnés justement de voir ce signe.
Bah, elle était monkey.
Ouais.
Ah
Je me
ouais.
demandais pourquoi Grand Bain plutôt qu'était
Bah,
Melanky.
je pense qu'il est un peu apeuré parce qu'il y a la Dame des Roseaux en
Il y a
face.
Dame des Roseaux qui est partie.
Ah ouais.
Et je suis trop late dessus.
Mais tu l'aurais eu. Hein.
Tu l'aurais eu, hein. Ouais, je pense.
l'aurais
Ouais,
eu.
bah oui,
Et,
j'en sais rien.
Pourquoi jardin? Pas faire des jardins aussi? Je me suis demandé.
Bah,
Plutôt
en
Dana.
fait, je voulais la faire à Longxi. À Longxi, le jardin. Genre, qui est dans le gris, ça aurait fait 2 habitations et tout. Et Maya m'a dit non, enfin, on a discuté, fait vas-y, prends-le.
D'accord,
Puis
ouais.
du coup, il a été fini.
Depuis le tour suivant, c'était fini. Ouais, on était.
Alors,
les
c'était
jardins,
tour
ça
quar-
part vite,
C'était
hein,
c'était tour 42 parce
C'était
qu'il a été
tard,
lancé.
le jardin.
Ouais, en plus, c'est
Il a
parti
été
tard.
lancé- il a été lancé tour 36 de la part de Sprig en 6 tours.
J'aime trop.
Non, 5, 5, 5, 5.
5, excuse-moi,
Abuse pas,
41.
abuse pas. C'est ma cape quand même.
J'aime
De
trop
ouf.
ce spread lieu
ça-
sacré. J'aime
Pardon.
trop ce spread lieu sacré. J'aurais juste dû faire jardin suspendu dans la cape pour 6 2 fois en plus. Et puis voilà.
Jardin au lieu de
Ouais,
Grand Bain,
mais-
peut-être. Après,
mais-
c'est pas centré, mais.
Et toutes les Wonder Open, moi je serais resté sur 2 villes, gros.
2 villes. Un fou. 2 villes.
Jusqu'au tour 30, mec.
Ah, peut-être.
T'avais
Oula,
tout
oula.
d'open,
Deux.
tu pouvais tout faire, mec.
C'est vrai que tu
Ouais,
pouvais tout
deux,
faire.
deux,
Tu pouvais
c'est
faire.
chaud.
Tu
Ou alors,
pouvais
non,
faire.
ou alors 3
Mais-
villes.
Deux,
il y a
ça,
un
deux,
seul
ça me
tour.
paraît quand même peu.
Non, pas vraiment parce
qu'il
qu'il. Non, mais imaginez son land. Il a un feu de forêt à un moment qui lui permet de.
Ah,
de
c'était
travailler.
horrible là.
Non, c'est
Mec,
très bien.
je suis redescendu à 1 de pop, gros.
C'est pas grave après. Mec,
Bah,
je
j'ai
pense que
perdu,
ça-
j'ai perdu 2 de pop sur un
Après,
timing.
s'il est
c'était
redescendu à un
chiant,
pop,
quoi.
ça-
Non,
sortir
c'est
une
sur, un
B3,
c'est sur une timing, mais pas du tout. C'est sur un timing en fait où vous êtes B1 Stone Age avec le chinois, vous avez déjà votre bat. Donc du coup, vous allez perdre. Oui, effectivement, vous allez perdre la prod flat sur le Stone Age, un vrai tour justement de production que vous allez perdre, mais avec les cases qui ont été les 3-3 qui étaient naturels après, que ce soit pour la B2 ou pour la B1.
Ouais,
c'est
5
carrément
tours
mieux.
après. 5 tours après, bien sûr. Mais
Bien sûr.
overall, sur le total de la game, c'est bien, mais quand ça m'est arrivé, genre, c'était pas cool. Hein. Je pense
Bah,
sur.
cool.
C'était pas
Je pense
cool.
que- je pense que c'était pas la pire situation.
Le feu, c'est pas cool.
Disons, heureusement que t'étais sur un BO, t'étais en train de faire un stonette. Si c'était un BO sur notre ville où tu fais ton colon B3, là, c'est catastrophique.
Oui, je suis d'accord.
C'est moins pire, on va dire. Je pense.
Ah,
c'est ce que
ouais.
là, j'essaie de
Ça
dire,
reste-
c'est que derrière, tu rattrapes et tu perds pas, t'es en train de faire une
Ouais,
wonder, donc
ça
c'est
reste
moins
chiant.
grave.
Ça reste un peu chiant.
Et justement, quand t'as un feu de forêt comme ça et que t'as beaucoup de cases que tu peux travailler, moi je suis d'accord avec Bart, le play de ville, etc., où tu lances Stone Age, Artemis, B1, B2, où tu lances Etemenonki, puis un autre truc B2,
Ouais, pas jusqu'au tour 30.
bah c'est à peu près jusqu'à là, quoi.
Mais t'as compris quoi, tu fais jardin.
C'est dur.
Il avait tout d'open.
Ouais,
bah,
et
j'ai
le
fait-
problème
j'ai
de
fait-
ça,
j'ai
c'est
fait-
que
j'ai
le
fait-
c'est
j'ai
que tu
fait-
mets
j'ai
beaucoup
Mais-
de charges avant autocratie et.
Ah non, mais après c'est
C'est
un
pas
peu
ça, bien
particulier parce qu'il avait vraiment un très très bon land de chinois, c'est-à-dire qu'il pouvait les settle une ville
Ok, ok.
au douce avec des airs, et donc le settle double colon sur Premier Empire, il était vraiment fine en vrai.
Non, mais
C'était.
je pense que c'était une bonne game de Chine, hein, mais c'est juste qu'il y avait 2 openings possibles en early quoi, normal.
Par
Ouais,
contre, pour le
je
grand
fais
bain,
Ouais, pour
le grand bain de manière générale, je suis pas fan du grand bain Chine, sauf si tu le fais après autocratie tranquille, parce que
Bah, je l'ai fait
c'est
après
la merveille qui.
Autocratie.
Ok. Parce que c'est la merveille qui coûte le moins, donc au final,
Ouais, je l'ai
mettre
fait
des
avec
15% dans une merveille,
La
c'est
seule
pas grand
merveille que
chose.
j'ai fait avant
Tu t'es fait
Autocratie,
acheter les
c'est le
bateaux
Stone
gold?
Age. Non, j'ai.
Okay, so I do wanna say this was it for tonight. We did hear a little bit from the post-game chat. It looks like they're talking about the early moves over there, and of course they probably entered into the map, no remap, so on and so forth. I do wanna close this down because I don't wanna intrude on first of all Legion's stream, which is streaming in. French. Also, Astikos is streaming in French. They're talking a lot in French. It would be rude for me to intervene over there. Thank you so much, everybody, for the follows, for the subs, for everything. Much appreciated. By the way, anonymous gifter, thank you for the subs. And not to mention, we did have some new followers over here in the chat. Thank you so much. If you're coming up from YouTube and you do see this movie, I do hope you're gonna throw it up for. How to say, throw it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. If you didn't, I totally understand. Throw it a thumbs down, and maybe you can actually tell me in the comment section why you didn't like it, or you can even send me a private message to tell me what I can improve. I do try to continuously improve on this, and of course, sometimes yes, it is what it is. Some days I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be much happier. Etc. etc. Some days I'm just not gonna have the energy to do so. In the meantime, of course, I do hope we're gonna see each other tomorrow. We got a hidden cups starting up from 10:30 GMT, and we're gonna have the semifinals with a special guest. Not to mention, later on in the evening, we're gonna have the finals of the Hidden Cup coming up with. Or I should say at 1800 GMT. Well, let's see each other tomorrow. If you can, if you want to take a look at my schedule, you can always check out the ! Discord, and you're gonna get a specialized channel with all of the information you need. Not to mention, we can talk over there some more details about the streams. Well, have a good evening, guys. Have a good evening, everybody, and see you next time tomorrow, 10:30 GMT, Hidden Cup. Bye, bye, bye.